Hello. Of course, I'm always so happy to be a part of these streams. How do you draw every day? I think your mic is muted. Oh no.
Hello,
Oh no.
everybody. My mic has been muted for the first 2 minutes because I'm an
Oh
idiot. Okay. Hey, guess what? Time to.
no! Time to redo your emotional speech
Okay. All
again.
right. Cool. I'll just go ahead and here. I'll cut
It's
the
okay.
first. I'll cut the first like minute of this from when it goes up or whatever.
Do
Okay.
it. Do it
Hold
too,
on. Here.
dear.
Here. Let's. Okay. Take two. Welcome, foolish mortals, to a very special Halloween stream for the Terrain of Magical Expertise. I'm joined once again by Andie, Faelions, my
Hello.
lovely assistant. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And she's also a lover of all things spooky.
Spoopy.
So this is a very special year. I'm very excited about doing these particular costumes. I'm going to go into exactly what the theme is in a little bit, but throughout the years, I'm sure a lot of hardcore, longtime Tome fans know that I've often done many different types of costumes for our heroes. I've done lots of different horror movie monster characters. I've done other video game and like indie game characters, things like that. And last year I had a lot of fun with, having the characters dressed up kind of like thematically as each other, that kind of stuff. And I've had such a blast doing that. But this year in particular, is this is a very special one. And I asked Andie when we started which character we should start with, and she said to do Alpha first, of course, as he is the beginning
He
of
is the
everything. He is
boy.
the boy. Hello, boy. And so you might be able to figure out by the time that I get to the second costume. I'll let people theorize a little bit for
I'm
now,
ready.
and I may take some suggestions from the audience on the order of which to do, which character after this. So
I
we'll
think
see.
audience should choose yes.
Yes. But in the meantime, Andie, thanks for joining me today. Yet
Of
again, much
course. I
appreciated.
love hanging out with you.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about how your Deltarune video, how that process went.
Oh, that was
I want to know
fun.
the behind the scenes.
Oh well, yeah. There's not much to it. I just we when Chapter 2 came out, I played through the whole thing. With for those of you who haven't seen it, I'll go ahead and link it in the in the chat. I did a fan dub my first fan dub in such a long time.
You need to
Um,
do more of them. This one was
yeah.
so
Well, I
fucking
would love to do
good.
another one, but I did a video of because actually a friend of mine, Liz, was like, "Hey, you should voice Spamton. I think you're made for this character." And I was like, "Oh God." So I decided to do a dub of his first scene, and went ahead and got that underway. Recorded. It had special thanks to a new artist friend of mine, King, who was kind enough to record the footage for me. And but yeah, basically I played through the whole game in like a night with Michaela, Toxic Soul, and our friend Germ and Courtney as well, who've been on a couple curve vlogs with me as of recently, and yeah, we loved it, and it was an incredible experience to play through it all together that night. And then I just felt like, oh, this might be something kind of fun to do because I haven't done something quite like this in a while. And so yeah, I went ahead and did that, and I would like to do the Spamton Neo fight at some point if when I can get the footage for that. I think from King at some point soon. So keep an eye out. But yeah, that was fun. And I hope you guys out there have played Deltarune. It's excellent, or chapter 2, I should say, because it's excellent game, and I absolutely adored it. And it's funny, perhaps a connection to one of the characters' Halloween outfits today. We'll see. You'll have to see.
You did such a fucking phenomenal job.
Thank you. I much
You're
appreciate that.
You're so talented.
Oh, stop it.
No,
I
never.
just know how to do stupid filters and have fun with that. So.
Yeah, but like that's so like technically just so cool too. Like
It was a lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed
I'm
it.
so glad. I would love to see more fandoms.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
time to bring back Holmes. I'm just kidding.
Because it's funny because even back in the day, like I mean, I know so many people that now friends of ours who have gone on to do such incredible things in voiceover professionally, but
I know they started out as like Homestuck fandoms.
well, no, I honestly even before that, like people that were doing just like anime fan dubs and stuff, and yeah, and it's incredible, but like because I knew a lot of people from that community back in the day, but it was very rare that I ever like did any myself, and but yeah, there's so many folks that have gone on to be incredible professional actors
I
that
know,
they
that's
got
so
their
cool.
start just doing amateur little things like that and stuff.
Wasn't Christina V like she did like Haruhi Suzumiya
That's right.
fandom?
Yeah, and then I think she
I
actually
remember
did.
that.
Yeah, I think that she did work on the real show later. I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she
It's
might have only did
crazy.
like little like back because that would have been like still very early on for her. I mean, now of course she's a
Right.
fucking queen in this business.
Oh my god. I love
Actually,
her.
I actually just got to work with her recently.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
she's fantastic.
I
Um,
love Christina.
yeah,
She's so
she's so.
iconic. I'm like every when me and Leo watch like dubs or whatever, like she's been in so many things.
I know.
And
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
point her out and I'm like, hey, it's Christina. And then every time I'm like, who's this voice? And then Leo's all like, is that Christina B? Because it's just become a meme in our house.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's such a wonderful person
So
as well.
talented.
As a human, I adore Christina for not only how hard she works and her great work,
Hmm.
but also just the person that she is and
Yeah.
how much she just fosters talent and she works so hard. And I love Christina. So big shout out to her. Um, but what was I saying?
Fan dubbing stuff.
Yeah, just it was just not something that I just didn't do it super often.
You should do it often now.
Yeah. Well, it is something you also have to be careful with. Like
That's
I think
true.
with Deltarune because it's something that there's no because it doesn't have
There's
voices
already
to
no
it.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, because when it's something that
Already
like
has a
is a
voice. It's kind of
pre-existing
weird.
thing. Like honestly, even like I did a number of years ago. What was it? My friends Lucas and Carol Ann, they did like a Pokemon parody, and I had worked on the show
Hmm.
by that point, and I was like, oh, I hope I don't like bother the company, Pokemon company or whatever by doing this because I don't know how they feel about that kind of stuff. But I think
Right.
that I don't know, it just kind of depends,
Depends
but
on what the work is.
yeah, But
Back in the day, it was so much. I think it was a bit easier to get away with it.
no, actually, I think it's the opposite now. I think that back then, because
Really?
I knew a lot of people without going into specifics, of course. But I knew people that, again, some of those folks, for example, that are incredible working professionals now. You know, back then, you know, if you were in that kind of amateur, like, you know, fan dubbing kind of communities or whatever, it was kind of something that was looked down upon, to be honest. And
Right.
so a lot of people that were from those communities and did that kind of stuff, they had to be very careful. You know, like some people were like, yeah, we know that you've done this kind of stuff or whatever. Maybe just don't make a huge deal out of it. Don't like, you know, put a big spotlight on it or whatever, which is understandable because, you know, lots of different companies have different, you know, views on that sort of thing. And I think that now, like, because just so many people started as fans of this stuff, and there's just so many folks that are
Right.
doing these things professionally, it's kind of hard to get away from, like, oh yeah, you know, I did this project when I was like 16 or whatever on the internet or something, and whatever, and
Right.
it's like, okay, you know, so it's not a huge deal. But and I think that now, because there's a lot more people that are you know, working professionally in the business, that started, you know, doing fan projects or whatever, I think that now,
Right.
there's just a little bit more understanding of, like, yeah, you know, we can overlook this. It's not like a kiss of death for this person or whatever, but it is something
Right.
to be kind of careful about sometimes, you know. So in the cases where I ever did that kind of stuff, you know, like I always try to be very selective about what. Usually, if it was like a favor for a friend or something, I'm like, yeah, I'll do this or
Right.
whatever.
Just for
But
funsies.
but yeah, that's what's nice about, you know, Deltarune and Homestuck
Love the
And
ham
Undertale as
steak.
well, is because since there's no official
There's
voices or
no.
whatever, and I think
Yeah.
that
You
that's
can
kind
just go
of,
buck wild.
yeah, and I think that's kind of part of the fun too with the fandom, is like letting people kind of like do their own interpretations. There is no, like, you know, this is the canon person who's the voice of the of you know, such and such character, so
Yeah.
therefore, like, you know, many people can do their own kind of thing on it. You know what I mean?
Hmm, hmm.
So
I love the little Homestuck people who've just become so big in voice acting, like Alex and fucking Justin.
yeah, yeah. And Chris Guerrero, lots of folks. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, oh my God, little Bebby grown up.
I know. I mean, yeah, it's funny. I just worked with Alex a little while ago,
I know.
and
Oh, it's
he's
so
yeah, and
fun.
he's so good, and he's such a sweetheart, and like
It was,
I really want him to succeed a lot. You know.
yes, it was so surreal because one of his Twitter posts got screenshotted and then put it onto Tumblr, and that's so funny because
Yeah,
he started out on Tumblr, and it's just like, you guys not even know who he is.
yeah. He's a fucking meme lord legend.
Exactly. And so I'm just like, how does a screenshot from Twitter get onto I
I
don't know.
know, right?
I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
It's very ironic. And then Justin, and then Zach as well.
Zach.
Aguilar.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah.
It was so weird. Such a weird
I haven't seen him in a
coincidence.
long time, actually. He's a good
He's
dude.
popping off.
He
He's
sure is.
apparently there's that game called Cookie Run Kingdom, and it has like it's just a big ass list of voice actors.
Yes, it does. Yeah, whole lot
And
of
I didn't
people.
realize it. And I'm like, oh my God, this thing is huge.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I just saw.
Not me being addicted to it,
I,
actually.
I, ju- I just saw that. What was it, Amelia and Gura were playing it recently as well? They did like a
Yo.
sponsored stream of that. That was pretty cool.
I want to be sponsored. What the fuck?
I know.
I didn't know you could play it on the desktop. I thought it's only phone.
I think you can play mobile
How
games
do you,
on like some sort of device, because I remember
okay,
Ben
but
was playing.
how?
Ben was playing that Kingdom Hearts Dark Road game, I think, on a screen somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So I know there's ways to do it.
That's weird. I would love to figure out a way to do it. But I really like Cookie Run Kingdom. I play with sound off, so even if I had voices on, I wouldn't there's no way I could hear it. I have to play like all of my games with no sound. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't play mobile games in general, so I'm missing out on that one, unfortunately.
That's okay. It's a bit addicting. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when Ben years ago was addicted to fucking what's it called, to no, Candy Crush, and
Yeah?
that was like the one that everybody was like fucking losing their minds over, and I was like, I don't, I'm good.
I think, did you know voice acting has ruined or enhanced my life solely because I can recognize Yuri Lowenthal from a mile away from Genshin Impact to Cookie Run ads?
Oh yeah, well, you know it's funny because I think
Me too.
Yuri eventually kind of got a little bit more selective. Being
Really?
as good as he is, yeah. Which,
I
and
know
I
he's
think a lot of
top
actors when
dog.
they get to a certain point, I think that they kind of get to that point where like they
That's
can pick and
valid.
choose, like, I think I could pass
That's
on
kind
this,
of
or I
cool
want to be
though.
part of that. Yeah, I mean, because Yuri is an incredible actor,
Yuri's a
and now I
beast.
think that like at least for me anyway, when I hear him in something now, it's like a fucking event. Like, oh, Yuri's in this. Like, oh, sweet. Like I watched a funny
I
kind of connection with the Chrono Trigger stuff right now with the
uh-huh.
Square Enix stuff. There was a Dragon Quest animated CG film that came out
Oh yeah, I remember
on
that.
Netflix. And I don't know anything about Dragon Quest, but I just watched it because it looked really cool.
Uh-huh.
Because Japan I think has really like figured out how
They
to
love
do
it. They
CG
love it.
animation, and
Uh-huh.
Yuri was the lead in that. And
Oh wow.
it had been such a long time since I heard him as like like the leading young kind of anime hero guy that
Uh-huh.
it was refreshing. And obviously he's brilliant.
Right.
And
He just
so
hasn't been in the main protag role in a while.
well, I mean he has, but like say for instance like Spider Man. Not like
Oh right, he is
in
Spider-Man.
not like generic. No offense, but like generic interchangeable isekai anime 700
We
fucking
love to see it.
million bajillion. But then if like Spider-Man happens, or yeah, like a feature animated movie for Netflix or whatever that happens to be anime, it's like yeah. So I mean because yeah, people still to this day say, how did you get Yuri for the Tome web series and stuff? And I'm like, oh well, I asked him and he said yes.
And he's just nice.
And then we got married and had 10 beautiful children.
I ship it.
No, that's not
I
true. His
really
wife is lovely.
enjoy his role on the Dota Dragon Blood thing show.
Uh, oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
I really enjoyed it. It's animated by the people who did Legend of Korra, Avatar,
Oh,
and
cool.
then they're doing that studio is doing so much animated shows that all the animated shows they're doing is like they're all on hold for each other.
Wow.
And I'm so mad. I want my Dragon Prince. I want my Dota Dragon Blood thing. I want. They're working on another show that I don't remember at the moment, but
Mhm.
I want my shows. Work on one show at a time, please, Studio Mir. Please,
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I mean,
begging.
when they got to pay the bills,
I
it is
know,
what it
but
is.
like, oh, it's so good. Their style is so delicious. I love it. But I remember, like, I'm like, wait, that's Yuri from because he's like the main dude, and it fits so well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. I haven't talked to Yuri in a while, actually.
And then
Miss that lad.
I love going into new shows, like animated shows or whatever, anime, and then playing guest the voice actor. It's my favorite thing. No one else does it in my house, but whatever. I don't care. I'm having
It's
fun.
okay. You'll infect Leo soon enough. He'll understand. He'll come to the
He
dark
doesn't.
side.
He doesn't. He's not very well versed with all the people though, and it's so.
Usually it starts when you can say, like, oh, that's the character. That's so and
I mean,
so.
with Christina V. That's what
Yeah.
we've got so far. He knows that name.
Yeah. I do want to say, by the way, I know not to go on too much of a downer note, but I want to give a very big shout out, and I hope that all of the friends and family and colleagues, the many beloved colleagues of Christopher Ayres, who we
Mm.
unfortunately lost a couple nights ago. He was voice of many great anime shows, director. He was the voice of Frieza for the last like decade or so now, as of Dragon Ball Kai. We unfortunately lost him after a long battle, a lot of health issues. He was a wonderful dude. I had the chance to meet him a couple times. Here's to him. Go watch some of his old work, as he was an incredible performer. That man. Um, Huge shout out to him. All right, so now
Alpha done. Okay, chat, your turn to pick.
All right, so we have Alpha finished, who is cosplaying as Chrono from Chrono Trigger.
Ooh.
God, I gave him like this. Hold on, I gotta reduce the size of his dumpy.
Give him
I
ass.
did not mean to make it. You know, not that he doesn't have a nice ass. It's just that I didn't mean to make it so pronounced. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
All
So,
right,
because Tome is set in like half IRL universe,
yeah.
what would be their favorite scary movies? All of the main.
Ooh, that's a good.
What is their
question.
to do for Halloween? Do they dress up?
Well,
Do they
hold on.
go out and drink?
Real quick, everybody. All right, do we want which character do we want next? It can be we have leftover. We have Curb, Flamey, Softy, Nye, and Tiger Lily.
I want Tiger Lily.
I'm including Tiger Lily in this one.
I love Tiger Lily. It's my wife.
Of course.
Move over, Zeto.
But
Tiger Lily's
but
perfect.
you got to pick Alpha to start with.
I know.
So.
We got Nylock. We got Curb.
Gantz Gun said, honestly, want to see Nylock. All right, let's go with Nylock. All right, then.
Let's go with Nylock.
All right.
Nylock.
I need to get myself... This one might surprise people.
I'm
Perhaps.
excited.
We'll see. But... Oh, I need a bigger picture than that. Hold on. Is that... No, come on, hold on. Give me a bigger quality one than that. There we go. That's a little better. Okay.
Wait, Raccoon's VA voices Mint Choco Cookie. Wow.
Oh, Xeno? Oh, yeah. No, I figured Xeno's. I mean, Xeno's
That's
in
so cool.
He's in
I really
everything
should.
right now.
I should really turn on voices and play with sound. I can't play with sound on any video game ever. I don't know. It's my problem.
Because you're a loser.
No, I just have auditory problems. I think I'm just stupid. And that's just me.
All right, here we go. How are we gonna make
boy.
this work? Let's figure this out.
But yeah, what would the Dandy Alliance do for their Halloween event?
Wow.
Like,
You know-
do they stay in and watch like individually? Do they stay in and watch movies? Do they still go trick or treating as adults because it's also valid? Do they fucking get shit faced?
You know, I would
drinking age.
say, okay, if I had to guess, I would bet good money that the horror movie freak of the gang would be GameSoft, actually.
She would.
Yeah, because as Softy's like character is a little, for as demure and like nice and stuff as she is,
well.
her character's got like a little bit of that sort of like shadowy, creepy sort of vibe to her. So I bet that as much as of course her, and I don't want to spoil too much. So obviously we've had the walkthrough up by now, but I'll get a little bit more loose with spoiler type stuff.
Soon.
The arc of GameSoft, of course, in the game. Was very much about kind of getting over her fears of confronting certain issues and things, but at the same time, I think the irony of but she wouldn't be scared of horror movies. She'd just be like, oh, that's cool.
That's so
like
funny.
something could get somebody could get horribly gored and stuff, and she'd just be like, oh, wow, the practical effects on that are really good.
Oh my god, I love her. I'd feel the same way if I wasn't so fucking scared.
Do you not like horror movies that much?
I am petrified.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
Huh.
I can appreciate the special effects, but if I look at them, I will die.
Yeah. I've only just started to kind of get a little bit more into horror movies because that same friend group of Toxic and Germ and Courtney have been they've been kind of corrupting me slowly. I think we're supposed to be. I think we're gonna watch some horror movies. Michaela, if you're in the chat, I saw you posting earlier. I think we were thinking about watching some horror movies on Halloween, all of us together. I think we're talking about maybe the new It movies back to back, the two of them possibly. I watched Orphan with them, which fucked me up. I watched.
I heard.
I watched. We watched Us
I
which
have a movie I
also
want to recommend. It's not like the scariest movie out there, but it's more of a psychological thriller. I
okay.
just watched this because my friends are like, "Hey, we're doing movie night. You want to watch?" And I'm like,
Hmm.
"What's the movie?" And they're like, "A psychological thriller." And I'm like, "Mm." And then they're like, "Okay, so this is the premise, and here's the trailer." And I'm like, "Okay, this doesn't look too bad." And then we watched it, and I've been thinking about it for days.
Oh
So
yeah, yep, yeah. That's the sign of a good one. If you're still thinking about it
it's a pretty
afterward,
good one, I
yeah.
think. It wasn't. I turned away when there was like this one specific part that had probably practical effects. I don't know. I looked away.
Hmm.
So maybe you guys would like it. It's called Level 16.
Oh, okay.
The main girl is so pretty though.
Okay.
I think I'm
Is it an
gay.
American horror movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think someone from Canada, director, I think.
Okay.
Probably. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Level
You should ask
16.
Leon if he's ever seen Leo. Excuse me. You should.
I'm gonna call him that now.
He's the. You should ask him if he's seen. I think it's a German horror movie called Dead Snow.
Dead Snow, I'll ask him.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know if he's a horror movie buff. It's not really it.
I've always wanted to kind of check that one out because apparently that was dubbed. It was the dub was directed by the guy that I worked with on. Funnily enough, fittingly as I'm drawing this character right here. It was directed by the guy who I worked with on Pokemon many years ago, and from what he
Ew.
talked about it, it's like all like New York, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh voice
Oh wow.
actors in this
Oh my
movie, and I'm like,
god.
oh, I need to see that. So because
I
I
want to
love that.
see I want to see more anime voices do regular dubs of like actual like other films.
Well,
I
it's
want to
funny.
see how well that
It's
does.
funny you mentioned that because I just started watching Squid Game today.
And I'm hearing mixed things about the dub. What do
You
you
know
think,
what?
Herb?
I have only seen the first episode so far. I think
Do
the
you
dub.
recognize
I
anyone?
do actually. Yes,
Oh no.
Greg Chun is the main character, and I think he's fantastic. And I think the dub is totally
Aw.
fine. And I don't know what the fuck everybody's problem is.
People do not. Well, at
So
least they're getting into like other, like not English media. Finally, if it'll make them watch subs, fine,
sure,
whatever.
yeah. And you know what? Listen.
Finally.
I'll say this because I very much used to be in that camp of
Hmm.
I can watch dubbed animation absolutely, but dubbed live action not so much.
It is
There's just something.
difficult.
It
It's
is hard,
different
yeah. And
too.
honestly, I do understand if it's just too hard of a disconnect for
Yeah,
people to make.
absolutely.
Absolutely. But honestly, and it's funny because I'll even say I haven't done any. Actually, no, I've done a little bit. I did like a
Thought you did
Spanish.
at least
I did a
one.
Spanish show a little while back. I forget.
Hmm.
And so I've done a fair bit of it myself, and I know how hard it is, and honestly, it's some of my truth be told. Not because of the shows themselves, because I've worked on some really cool live action shows, dubs, but the work
Hmm.
itself, it's fucking hard. It's
I
really,
bet.
really hard
Because you have
because
to time it just as much as
yeah,
an
because
anime, but probably more.
not only is sync so much more important to get right, and it's really impressive to me when like sometimes something will look like it really was coming out of that person's mouth and like it fits, but also
Hmm.
because we have to catch every single reaction. So
Frame.
like
Yeah,
we have
that's
to do
insane.
running, like lots of running noises, and then catch all these little breaths and stuff,
Ooh,
and
golly.
it's grueling. It is
I bet.
so intensive, and then unfortunately, yeah, it's hard. It's hard, and people don't appreciate that much because yeah,
They
it's like
don't.
everything they're bred to think that it all looks like a kung fu movie, which I understand that. But you know what? I watched a show that I worked on. I've talked about it a couple times before. It was a show that I worked on for Netflix. It was from Italy. It was called Sabura, and it was
Hmm.
Sabura: Blood on Rome is the full American title. It's based on a book series, and
Hmm.
it's a mafioso type story, and there are these three boys from these three different factions. One of them is from a like a Romani kind of family. One of them is rules like a sort of port town in Rome, and then the other one works for a cop. And they eventually kind of join forces and try to take over all of Rome from this big time drug dealer guy, Samurai. And I played Gabriele, who is the son of the cop. So he was like the quote unquote good boy that becomes corrupted. Um, and I worked on that show for a number of years. And after I started working on it, I was like, I want to actually check this show out because it seems really cool. And I was so impressed by how much the adaptation managed to keep me like into what was going on, and it didn't feel at any point distracting. I wasn't like off put by the mouth movements, not syncing up or anything like that. I was
Hmm.
able to just suspend my disbelief, and I love that show, and I highly recommend. I'll put Sabura,
All
Blood
good.
on Rome. I'll put that title in the thing there, um, and and yeah, go check that show out. Honestly, um, but yeah. Hey, sorry, I totally got away from your question. Um, yeah, I don't
Next
know.
question. Or
Yeah.
next character. What would I guess I get
Well, here I established that Softy would be the horror like expert.
yeah,
Um, what? Yeah,
understandable.
as far as like, well, because do you know, man? If Michaela was in here, she'd probably know a lot more because she's more of a horror buff than I am. But I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not.
it's just the Halloween spirit. Would someone not celebrate Halloween, or do they not get it? You know,
Uh, no, I think they're all Nylax from the UK.
and they celebrate it there too, right?
Yeah. I guess I haven't established necessarily where Tiger Lily is from. I never like gave a full on you know yes or no
Hmm.
about if they happen to live in America or not. I guess. So I don't
Leo
know.
really liked the pun, by the way,
What's
with
that?
Tiger Lily.
Oh yeah, because she's plant themed, of
He's
course.
like,
Yeah,
ah, ah,
yeah,
ah,
of
and I'm
course.
like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
I love
He
it.
appreciates all the puns in the game, and
Of
as do
course.
I.
Yeah. Well, she is a cat, so
Yeah,
gotta be a fucking troll
I love
pun
her.
master. Absolutely.
My way. What would Alpha do on Halloween? What kind of Halloween person is he?
He and Curb would probably go to their school Halloween parties and
Aww,
dress
it's
up.
cute.
I wonder if Curb would probably be the type of person to like TP
Like,
houses. I could see that.
who would
Uh,
be like the one to like go like super ham on their costume,
yeah.
if there's any of those?
Nylock, absolutely. Nylock would probably be
Yes,
the one to
let's
go. Yeah, in
go.
terms of like the most amount of effort into a costume. Yeah,
You go ham.
probably because being in like an acting troupe, he would be used to a
Oh
little bit of
yeah,
costume design
just
stuff.
be a
I
theater
would think.
kid.
I would think. Um, but Flamey, I could see probably getting down with some horror movies as well. Um, Tiger Lily as well, because I feel like most people I know that are the biggest fans of horror movies are actually girls that I've met
Yeah,
throughout my life, as I've found
like
anyway.
goth GFs. I want to. Would any of them still go trick or treating?
They're probably
No.
all too old to by now. I would
You're
think.
never too old to trick
That's
or
Yeah, that's
treat.
true. I don't
I
know.
hate people who are like, "Oh, you're too old. Let the kids have fun," and it's just like, let us have fun
Yeah,
too.
I forgot how when was the last year that I went trick or treating? I can't quite remember.
I want to go trick or treating so bad
I
again,
know.
and I want to like have a fun Halloween party. I want to dress up and have Halloween and just deck out my house so bad
I know. Sorry that the world is so poopy right now.
and so poopy. I want Halloween. I want to buy the entire stock of like Michael's craft store something. They had a thing like a year ago that I missed out and they haven't restocked and I'm so sad. It's like instead of orange and black and white, they like added like pink roses to
Yeah.
their Halloween collection and I'm like, "Oh my God, big fucking brain. Genius. Huge. I need it." And then everyone bought it because it blew up on Twitter and then I didn't get any of it.
Oh.
And I'm sad because I don't have any space for it.
Andy,
I want any
here's a
Halloween.
question for you. What? Because I've done many Halloween curb blogs over the years. I haven't done one in a long time, but I remember one of my earlier ones was I did one about all of my Halloween costumes that I did because
Ooh.
I used to be way way into doing like cool Halloween costumes, and
I should have got
my
into
wonderful parents
it.
actually always had a lot of fun. We would go to Michael's and get a bunch of fabric, and I'd have an idea
Make
for
a
some obscure
costume.
fucking character that wasn't a store bought one,
Hmm.
and we would spend a night like making that, and it was a lot of fun.
That's so
So
cool. I always bought mine, and I think like we kind of did the same like route every Halloween because our neighborhood was kind of stacked
yeah,
at that time. I don't know if they still do it, but my Halloween costumes consisted of the earliest I can remember as a kid. It was um like a cat, of course.
hmm
And the more later down the line, I think for one of my school, I was Nepeta with the gray makeup and all
oh, of
for a
course,
day instead of a convention. And that was a lot of fun. And then, like, I started going full cosplay at some point,
hmm
which was a lot of fun because Anime Expo is just Halloween for 4 days and you can get drunk in
yeah. No,
public.
see, that's the weird thing because
I love it.
I was so hardcore into doing costumes when I was a kid. And then when I
Hmm.
started doing anime conventions, I did do costumes for a little bit.
We should
Um,
do it again.
but then I kind of stopped after a while, and I was like, you know.
Are you a professional voice actor?
No. Not even long before that. I just stopped kind of doing
Because it's
costumes. But
expensive.
that's true. And I always like to because I want them to be good. You know what I mean? That's I gotta buy a costume this year. The
Hmm. Oh, I do too. I'm thinking about so the other couple ones I remember is I went as like Little Red Riding Hood with like a couple of like a wolf ear and tails because I
yeah,
think that costume's really funny
cute.
and like I think that concept I just really like it. I want to try and do it again this year because the last time I did it, I didn't know how to do makeup, and now I know how to do makeup. And that's professional makeup now.
Oh shit.
I can do professional.
Oh fuck.
And then, and then, hmm, another one. I went as Pikachu, and my partner
Oh.
at the time, they went as Red instead of Ash. That was
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
cute.
That was pretty cool. And
Those are
then
some easy ones to pull off. Yeah.
yeah. And then I just keep buying spooky looking fashion. So I have a dress that has like when you lift up the arms, it's got bat wings. So that's
Nice.
pretty fun. And
Nice.
then I did
Nice.
like bat eyeliner, which was pretty cool. I popped off
Oh
on that. And then since Leo can fit in my clothes, he wore like a skeleton
yeah.
jacket.
um,
Um,
I've
and then
done. I'm trying to think of. I've talked about mine before a lot, but I've done. When I was younger, I've done Gino twice in my life, of course, because duh.
you
Um,
have to. It's in your
yeah,
blood.
I did him in second grade, and then I think maybe my second or third year of college, I did Gino again later. When I was young, I was Fox McCloud,
Oh, I
like a
love that.
like a
Oh, I remember one important one that has changed my life forever. I don't know what this means, but I've always loved the werewolf ones for the males.
oh,
They
okay,
have that big ass, like spooky ass gray wolf mask. I've always loved that, and I would love to pull it off again
nice.
because I want to be a cool wolf dude.
You know what?
But
The funny thing is, I don't know if I've ever actually done like a proper. The closest would be
spooky,
I did like a skeleton a couple years ago, but it was also kind of meant to be like biz casual sans. Because I had a hoodie and
easy.
a hoodie and blue shorts on, so
Hmm.
that was more or less what it was.
Also,
Um,
I usually draw my outfits if I'm not doing anything for Halloween.
right,
I usually draw me in my outfits.
yeah.
So one year I have a ghost, like a ghost face.
hmm
Not like the character, but like a spooky ghost face,
Jesus
like
H fucking
oversized.
Christ! I will never forget one year in I think it was middle school.
Oh
Everybody was Ghostface. Yeah, like
boy.
every
How
single
unique and
person. I was
original.
yeah, and I was what middle school I did. I was oh god the most embarrassing one. It was because I did Mewtwo in fifth grade, and that was a homemade one. And then in the sixth grade in middle school, I got a store-bought one, and it was fucking uh, Poliwhirl, and it was the most embarrassing
Cute.
fucking costume I've ever had.
Cute.
Unfortunately, yeah. And so that was one, and then I did in seventh grade. I was Imperfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z,
Ooh, so creative.
and then in eighth grade, this is one that I'm still to this day very proud of. Is
Who would you
I
do?
was a boss from Bomberman 64.
Holy
If any of you
shit.
guys look up Bomberman, his name he went by two different names, Regulus
Bomberman. We're gonna have to fix
and
that.
Bullzeeb. He was a boss from Bomberman 64 and Bomberman 64: The Second Attack. Um, and I thought he was just a super cool. He was like an edgelordy, kind of character and stuff. And I liked him a lot. So I made a costume out of him. And then in high school, I did Kaiba at one point. I did like a makeshift Organization 13 member with like not the right jacket. Uh, I did. What did I do? I did like I did bass from specifically the Mega Man Battle Network version of him.
Of
And then when I went to Otakon, you were an
course.
Ovule back then. It was Otakon 2007, I think it was.
Okay,
Um,
yeah. I wasn't there until 2000. What was it? 13, 14, I
when we
think.
met, yeah, I think it was 13. Yeah. So
Hmm.
2007, I think it was. I went there. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's no 2005. Yeah, it was 2005. That's
Ooh.
right. Oh my God. Yes.
So
And I
old.
went
Time's
there.
just going on forever.
I went there and I made like a proper like base costume, and it was searing, disgusting, fucking uh
Hot,
yeah, like just
humid.
just searing
I remember it being disgusting there.
Baltimore heat, yeah, and
Ew.
I had black armor on, black armor
Hmm.
and a poncho over it, so I was fucking dying. It was
That is
horrible.
the death wish of cosplayers.
Yeah.
Yep, you gotta just.
But at that convention also I met Justin Cook, who was like my voice acting idol and inspiration, and
Aww.
he was a great guy. Mike McFarland was there. God, Michelle Ruff was there, who I've met.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of folks, yeah, a lot of great guests were at that first one. Um,
I
but
still don't. You know what blows my mind every time
what's that?
I think about it, if I think about it too much, that I've met Ben,
Yeah,
and he is the voice of number one and number two.
yeah,
And I cannot, for some reason, comprehend that. I have to hear him do it, I think, but I don't know if he can still do it.
yeah. Oh,
But
yeah,
at the
he can
same,
absolutely. Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I can like when we were at the party, you introduced me to him, and I'm like, holy shit! And I don't think I registered it then, and I still don't register it now.
Yeah.
That is insane. And
It,
I'm like, did I just meet the dude who like voiced my childhood?
it's
How
so
old
funny
was he when he
because
did
yeah,
it?
fucking Emmy award winning wonderful human being Ben Diskin. I used to give him a lot of shit because there was a time where he was like he was so down on himself about like, oh yeah, I don't know.
Aw.
I think I peaked with Kids Next Door. I think that was my biggest thing.
I
And
mean, that is pretty big.
now he's Mega Man, and he's been
Meg Man.
Boris and Rocky and Bullwinkle
Oh my god, he is, isn't
yeah,
he?
and he's
And
yeah, baby Gonzo, which is what he won
that's
his
insane.
Emmy off of, and all this stuff. Yeah, I mean he's incredible, and he's a great dude. And he's I think that he's since given himself a little bit more credit
Good.
for his
He
accomplishments,
deserves
which is
it.
nice. So, all right, we got
I,
God, he's so tall. Nalak,
Nyla.
master of being Drayden from Pokemon Black and White. All right, I wonder if
Ben
anybody.
screams when he does the voice in person. Oh my
Oh yeah,
goodness.
no, he just goes full volume. All right, so Ganskin picked the last one. All right, so now we have remaining Curb, Flamey, Softy, and Tiger Lily. Who do we got next, everybody?
I vote Corb.
And so you already had your vote, dog.
I know,
Zega
but
Exeron, Nilok is dressed up as gym leader Drayden, who is the one of the final gym leaders in Pokemon Black and White. So
I'll
he's a
lose.
dragon type gym leader. Curb. All right, I'm
Everyone's
seeing
voting
Curb.
Corb.
All
Lots of
right,
Corb.
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
And then what else? I want to do Halloween stuff so bad, but I've drawn myself a couple times. I've had like I gave myself ghosty hair and like bat wings and like I usually draw myself when I can't leave the house and do things,
Yeah.
which is sad. I want to go do stuff. I want to go do events. So how tall is everyone canonically?
You
I
know,
guess in game, what are their model sizes?
yeah, you know what? I've never quite thought about the specifics of that before.
Let's
So
do
I
it
don't. I
now.
unfortunately don't
World
have.
building now.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have like an offhand answer. Sadly, but maybe someday I'll do that as like some kind of
That'd be
you
fun.
know.
Nilux got to be at least 7 feet. I don't make the rules. At least.
He probably would be a very tall boy. Yes.
Tall. I want to be tall. Let's see.
Alrighty. All right. Time for Corb.
Okay, what is Dandy Alliance's favorite Pokemon?
Ooh.
Coming up with some
Well,
hard-hitting questions.
Well, a while back, when it was the web series versions, which I imagine would probably be different from the Dandy Alliance RPG versions of them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was Alpha's was Hitmonchan.
Aww.
Curbs was Scyther because I'm an idiot. Nilox
You're not an idiot. You're
Nilox
just
was
edgy.
Nilox was Dragonite. Flamies
Of
was
course.
Swoobat, and
Aww.
Game Soft's or Game Craze was Celebi. So
Aw,
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Well, now that they have a new iteration, what do you think they would be now? Kind of
Well,
the same,
let's
you
see.
think?
No, I think they would probably have some different ones.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Alpha. Hmm.
Well, I mean, we can even have chat help come up with some answers if they wanted to.
Yeah.
If chat wants to come up with some Pokemon teams, oh, cute. Um, let's see. Now I gotta look at the list of Pokemon. Let me go do that. Pokemon Net.
Curbs would be Magnemite.
Oh, that's cute. So Dragonite is definitely, I think that suits him perfectly for
No,
Nightlock.
I want to go with different ones for all of them for this time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
okay.
to further differentiate them.
All
Um,
right.
yeah, I would
Maybe not
say.
just Gen 1, too.
Yeah, no, yeah, because there's so many
We have a
others.
lot to pick from now.
Yeah, of course. Um, hmm. What would be a good one for Alpha? That's actually kind of tough.
They're saying Absol
For Alpha?
or Umbreon.
Hmm.
That could
Oh,
work.
although actually, Alpha would probably like Eevee.
Oh, that'd be really cute.
Yeah, I could see
Oh,
that. Yeah.
oh, my heart.
Because Eevee's got all the different evolutions and Alpha's got all the different
Yeah.
like kind of elemental Greek god
Oh, that's
powers and stuff.
perfect. Oh, he would.
Although is there like a Greek inspired kind of Pokemon?
I bet you there has to be.
I feel like it might be a legendary, and I don't know
It
if that's
probably
like
is.
yeah, I don't know.
Greek. Is there a Greek Pokemon? No. Let's see. There has to be. There can't not be.
I love this drawing of Curb.
You should make it look more like makeup, I think.
Yeah, that's why I'm like having it not be like
Like use a
100%.
texture. Well, like maybe give it some texture a little bit.
Hmm. Actually, no. Oh no. I know what I'll do. I'll make it.
Hmm.
I'll make it. I'll use colored line art. I'll do it again when I color
Yeah.
it in.
I got you. Um, there's a little horse that could work with Alpha. What is that Pokemon's name? It's a little one. It's a legendary though, but it's a little
Oh,
one. You get
Keldeo.
it. Yeah,
Oh
that could
yeah,
work.
maybe. Well, they're based on the Three Musketeers,
Oh, never
and
mind then.
Keldeo is D'Artagnan. Yeah, Flamey, like
Do you flame me like flame Pokemon?
yeah, of course.
Of course.
Maybe what's Fennekin's final form?
Delphox?
Delphox. Yeah, I could see Delphox.
I could see that too. Let's see. I want something super cute for everyone. Something a little floaty and cute.
um, hmm.
What else could we do? Ooh, Flame Girl with Volcarono could be cool. I'm biased though.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
I'm biased. I could just be on her team when everyone's a gym leader. AU.
Oh yeah,
And
when I
then,
drew them, when I drew the web series versions, uh, with with their fucking Pokemon characters, I drew the characters as trainer classes. So like
oh,
Alpha was a black belt, Flame Girl was a lass, Curb was a bug catcher.
we need to get that again. I want Pokemon AU, Tome. Thank you. Thanks. Or at least they should be like different art ideas could be like them in different games. The gamers in the different games. Yeah. I like Curbs should be Gibble.
Gibble. Well, my character in the show, he had a Gibble, so that could work. But I feel like a gadgety kind of like electric Pokemon or Steel type would make a little bit more
Yeah,
sense
let
for
me
him.
see.
What if he wait? What if he likes like Clink Clank?
Oh, that was really funny. He's just
One of
like,
the ones
I like
that
it
like
because
people
it's
hate. 'Cause
strong.
I like all the ones that people think are fucking lame.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's so
Clink Clank
him.
is pretty funny. Yeah, let's go with that.
That's so him. I want that. Okay, perfect. And then, so what about Nylok?
Nylon,
He's
maybe
pretty obvious, but it's got to be the perfect dragon.
maybe like I could see Salamence comes to mind.
Someone
Um,
said Como Ogo or whatever the fuck that one's
oh,
called.
Komo. No. Well, it is a steel dragon, I think. Oh, yeah, Dragon of
It
Steel.
is.
Okay, yeah, I could see Komo.
Is it steel? It says it's fighting.
Komo?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I thought
looking
it
on
was
the.
steel.
I'm not. It
Oh,
looks
maybe it isn't.
steel. I
Okay.
bet I could learn like steel abilities. I bet. So that counts, right? I can learn one steel move. Cool.
Um,
Ish.
no, this doesn't look right.
Curb likes Butterfree. Oh, that's cute.
I do like Butterfree, actually. I've had a Butterfree before.
Oh. Haxorus, maybe. I think that one's a steel. Is that one a steel dragon? I'm looking. I'm looking.
That I think no, that one I think is just pure dragon.
Um.
Haxorus is cool. I don't know if that's the best for Nylop, but I do like Haxorus a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a pure dragon. You're right.
Hmm.
Damn, you're so smart.
Yeah, I remember
All right.
Haxorus. Good
What
one.
about Tiger Lily?
Ooh, Tiger Lily.
It's obviously gotta be a cat Pokemon.
Yeah, but which one?
So I think there's only like
Or a grass type.
oh, true.
Yeah, could be grass
Grass
type.
cat type.
Yeah, you know what? Because I even have a moment where she's like, "Yeah, I've always liked the grass, like plant
I like
elementals.
nature.
I feel they're very underrated and kind of the
That
underdogs
is.
of elemental powers. So yeah, maybe she'd
Hmm.
probably make
I
more
want
sense
it.
for her to have
She
a
should
grass
have
type.
something that's a grass type and like super bulky too. Like some
Venusaur,
a very powerful grass
Venusaur.
type. Yeah, classic. They could have matching flowers in their hair.
Or what's another? What are some other cool grass types?
Torterra is my favorite. Well, one of my favorite grass types.
Torterra is cool.
Chunky.
Hmm, I don't know.
Like something you would underestimate. Oh, maybe Breloom. It's like grass
Brilliant.
fighting.
I could see Brilliant. Yeah.
Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was like I remember seeing that. It was in the movie. It was in the Jirachi movie. Because like, all right, this is back in the 4 Kids days. I don't want to fucking hear anybody being like, yeah, then the new cast fucked up. Shut
Poor
up.
kids.
No, it was after a while it went from like, oh man, I'm so excited to find out what these new Pokemon sound like, and then like there were like 10 of them that were like Machoke, Ludicolo, blah blah blah. They all sound like this, Squirtle, and I'm like, all right. And then like yeah, in the Jirachi movie, like Breloom, and I'm like, that's the best you could come up with, Eric Stewart. Really? All right, whatever.
There should be a designated Pokemon guy, I think.
Well, no, there's a lot of people that do them. Actually, I was so cool. Kellen Goff
Oh my god.
yeah, and
Kellen.
a bunch of other folks. They got to be these really cool like ape Pokemon in the new movie that just came out
The new
recently.
movie. Did you see the
Pokemon
movie?
Secrets of the Jungle, I believe it's called, on
Go see
Netflix right
it.
now. Go check it out.
Is your friend in it?
I had many friends in it.
Oh,
In
okay, I'll
fact,
go watch it
actually,
then.
Kimlin Tran and Ed Bosco are
Oh my gosh.
two of the leading characters, and they're opposite to each other, just like they were when they did Dustin Elysian Tale many years back, which is very
Aw.
cool. So I was very happy for them.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
but Bosco and Kellen and Bill Butts and a few other people, they're all these.
Poopachoos, Pokemans.
They're these mythical like kind of
Mythical monkeys.
these ape Pokemon, yeah, that are pretty cool looking. They're called Zarude. Um, but all right. So hey, here's the most obvious fucking Halloween
I love
costume
him.
ever.
Let
for
him
Third
have
Fair.
his thing.
That's true. Yeah, it's fine. You can have this.
Let him live his dream.
His dweem.
Incineroar for Tiger Lily could work too.
Excuse me.
Kinda
Yeah,
fun.
that's yeah, but it's fire
It
though.
could because it's big cat.
Yeah, but there's got to be.
I know, it's
there's-
gotta be
There's
a
no
new
there's no
one.
grass cat.
Not yet.
You gotta change that.
Let's see. What about Zeto?
Oh god, Zeto, Lucario.
Oh my god!
Because I mean, of course,
You're right, though.
of course,
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, he'd be like he'd have a Lucario Sona.
He would. Oh my god,
Yeah.
he would.
He'd get like tons of furry porn.
Secret furry.
He'd get
Oh my
tons
god,
of,
he would.
He'd get tons of furry porn commissioned of his
His Sona.
his
Oh my
Lucario
god.
Sona.
Secretly a total weirdo.
Not that I'm not shaming anybody who does that. You do you.
We're just shaming this fictional character because
Yes,
it's funny.
I'm shaming my own half self-insert fictional character.
Secretly has suspicious amount of money to commission furries.
Yes, he is a rich bastard. So
He's a rich
it's
bastard.
it's on brand for him. He's like, yeah, I commission Lucario porn, just fucking the shit out of my Miltank girlfriend.
Zeto would be that guy that has all the pseudo legendaries. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, he just has a team full of Mewtwo's. Yeah, see,
Oh my god,
no, Lucario is his Poke-Sona, but his actual like team is just Mewtwo, 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 and Mewtwo.
He should have like one like unexpected Pokemon on his team. Mewtwo, Mewtwo.
Genesect.
And Genesis. Oh my god. I was thinking maybe a Mew.
All
Because just something silly.
right, here's Burb.
Damn, eating the rich includes Zeto. Oh no.
Don't eat Zeto. In
Do not
any
roar the-
definition of that, don't
Do not more Zeto.
yeah, or other.
I had to
things.
explain that to Leo.
What? Please don't vor me.
Well, just the word vor. It was really awkward.
That's fucking
I'm just
gross.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
He uses it in a weird sentence, and it's really funny. It throws me off every time.
All
Let's
right,
see.
we have we've gotten the boys done.
Boys,
So,
time for the goils.
time for the girls. Who should we do next? We've got Flamey, Softy, or Tiger Lily.
Let's do Softy.
What do y'all want, everybody in the chat that isn't
I
Andie,
want
who
soft. I
already
get to pick
voted,
the
who
last one then.
already
Yeah.
voted, who already voted?
What? But yeah, who hasn't voted yet?
Do 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 do
Flame
do
Girl.
do. No,
Flame as
I'm not
Link.
taking costume
Oh,
suggestions, guys. Just so you know.
yeah, this is already pre-planned.
Yes.
However, Flame Girl as Link is really cute idea. Do it.
All right,
Flame Girl's red action.
I'm
Okay,
seeing enough Flame Girl. So all right, we'll go with Flame Girl.
All right. Where did I?
Sorry, you're already getting Bowsetta from me. It's okay.
All right.
I got you. Flamey. Oh, whoa.
All right. Need to get a good. Ah, here we go. Perfect.
Oh my god, Tiger Lily as Ichigo from Mew Mew Power. Oh, I love that action so much.
That's fun. All right, but
Ooh,
here's Flamies.
who's this?
Yes.
Who?
Anybody know who this is?
I do not. Can you
Oh,
mansplain to
okay.
me who it is?
This is Black Rose from the Dot Hack video games.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Eh. I'm gonna get the two colors.
Are you drawing him?
I am giving Starry Sea Salt Cosmos what she demands.
Oh boy.
Why do you
people.
enable my fan base?
Because your fan base is fun and I don't have one.
Oh.
Except for like
Hey,
5
everybody,
people.
go subscribe
Just
to
scrib.
twitch.tv/Faelions. Go fucking follow her on the Twitch.
Please watch Regret Trade for the 50 millionth time so I can get the 2 cents ad revenue. Thanks. I want to do a fun big picture of like some weird 10th anniversary, but it's already past 10 years or whatever, of like my Retroid thing, but I don't know how to do backgrounds. I don't know how to draw armor.
Did you hit up my friend about the other thing?
What?
The person I suggested to help do a background for the other thing we talked about a while ago. Did you ever reach out to him?
I forgot. I'll do it
You should do
eventually,
that.
I think.
You better do that, or I'll kill you.
What?
I'll kill you. I'll do it.
Perfect.
I'll do it.
But the thing is, is that I've never even played Metroid, so I don't think I can do a picture.
Well,
and I don't plan on it.
Yes,
Also, you're like, oh, to those who haven't played Deltarune 2, I'm just like, hi. I'm not gonna play any Toby Fox games because one, Undertale's already been spoiled to hell and back for me. I can't really play it.
Yes, you can.
And then, I mean, technically I can, but I can't because I already know everything. And then, I can't do Deltarune.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes,
I've
you
already
can.
been spoiled to hell and back.
No,
Again.
you can. You're not even spoiled out of
Okay.
it because it's not done yet.
Well, I mean, so far,
Really? What's been spoiled?
everything.
What's been
'Cause
spoiled?
Twitter
Andy?
won't. I can't say because
Sounds
it's
like a bunch of
spoilers.
fucking excuses to me.
Oh, okay.
Play
That's
it.
valid.
Play Deltarune, motherfucker.
How much is it?
I don't know. It's free. It's free right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. He's not gonna start charging money for it until he gets the next couple chapters done.
Toby Fox, you god amongst men.
Yeah, he is.
I saw a picture on Tumblr where it's like Toby Fox's sprite next to Andrew Hussey's sprite,
Yeah.
and then someone underneath was like, "Who's the guy on the right?" And then the reply after that was that image of God. I wish that were me. I felt that. It was Toby Fox next to Andrew Hussey, and I'm just like, damn. let's see.
Here's your
I'm
wife.
doing
Here's
my
everyone's
my
wife.
wife. I had a question or like a suggestion for more tome shit, but I don't remember. Sad.
God, I'm immediately reminded why I hate haircuts like
Oh, what
this.
is their favorite game? Like besides tome?
Ooh.
Ha 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 ha. Like
God.
obviously, they're epic gamers, and so they have played a lot of games. But if they were to individually have a favorite game,
Hmm. Well, I know this might sound like potentially a lazy answer, but I wonder if even uh, perhaps
mayhaps.
uh, the series that each of these costumes are referencing might
Oh,
be their favorite
they
games.
should. They absolutely should. Never mind. Forget my
I
question.
wonder. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows?
They should. I like that answer.
Yeah, could be the case. Who knows? This looks like ass balls, and I'm redoing this part of the face because
You know what you should do
what's that?
eventually? I think you should do like flash tutorials.
No, Happy Harry has covered
I
that.
know, but he's
No,
only covered one episode, okay?
no. He did like a whole series.
How long? What? I mean, I
Yeah,
have his first episode saved
yeah.
forever.
I
But he
in
finished
fact,
it?
yeah, he did a long time ago. Yes, I'd highly recommend anybody if you want to. I mean, again, there are
Well, I
programs
meant
like
like with coloring, right? Like you
no,
showed me
with
that.
just no, with
He has.
everything. Happy Harry Partridge, who's a good friend and creator of Starbarians and many other great cartoons, and he was in
Oh my
Tome. He
god,
was
he
the
did.
voice of Torment in the
I
season 1
love.
finale.
I love Harry.
He did a
He
whole
does have. Oh my
tutorial series
god.
on his YouTube that teaches
Well, it's
you.
not his YouTube. It's a separate YouTube account.
No, I think it's his.
Nope. It's
Oh well,
Hoo Ha
whatever.
2.
Look up Happy Harry's Flash tutorials, and you will
Yeah, but it's
learn.
under the channel Hoo Ha 2.
Oh, right. Oh, that was for
I'm
Oh,
looking it now.
wow. I forgot about
Was for
that.
what?
Yeah, that was Weeble's one of Weeble's channels because
Oh my god.
I used to do some freelance animation for that channel a while back, long
Oh
time
my
ago.
god.
Wow, I
But
forgot
yeah,
about that.
Harry's got his things there as well. So, oh Harry, dreamy
Oh, Harry, I
sigh.
haven't talked to him in a long time. I hope he's doing well. He's a great guy.
I've always wanted to meet him. He's
You will
such a
someday.
fantastic animator.
I'm sure you'll meet him someday.
I don't think so.
Well, I do, so go fuck yourself. Got him.
Well,
Got
goodbye.
him.
If I had the guts to hang up and then come back. Just
And we
to,
got any? We haven't taken any questions from the audience. I don't think. If you want to take any.
I will read it.
Okay.
What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Let's see.
Game fan. I've never actually played Mario Sticker Star, so
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
have an opinion of that one way or the other. I will say that everything I've heard about it, I feel like I wouldn't like it that much, but a lot of people also felt that way about Origami King, and I really wish that I picked that game up. I watched a playthrough of it, and then I was like, I should have bought this. So I felt bad for ultimately not picking it up as I should have.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna be doing soon?
What's up?
I'm gonna be doing an animation for someone, and I'm really excited.
Ooh,
For free because well, it's me and Riley, we've been watching this Minecraft YouTuber, and she's so funny. And I was watching her, and she's actually really big. And then, I go out and check her on her Twitter because I was gonna follow her or whatever, and she's already following me. And I'm like,
whoa!
excuse me, that was super weird. And so me and Riley have decided we're gonna surprise her with an intro for her videos.
Oh, cool.
Because I want to animate something for fun.
Well, that sounds lovely.
And Riley's gonna be helping me with a shit ton of keyframes for like future animations. I'm so excited
Okay.
because I would really like to animate again.
Hmm.
You could help me spruce it up because you're so good at what you do.
I can try to do a little something. Obviously, my
You give it the little pizzazz.
sure.
Because God, if I only knew how to storyboard.
I mean, I barely do, to be honest. It's like my least favorite part of the process.
I think it's just tedious, right? I like lip syncing. If the Dandelions members were horror monsters, which would they be, such as like zombie, vampire, witch, or skeleton?
Yes. Funnily
You did do
enough,
this a couple of years
I
ago, but
did. Yes, it was. Alpha was a skeleton.
Mhm.
Curb was a like a ghost. Flamey was a vampire, and Nilak was a zombie, and GameSoft was a mummy.
Mummy.
Yes.
Oh no,
And
I
I
have the hiccups.
and I guess Tiger Lily would. What would Tiger Lily be if I were to add her as one of those in that style?
She'd be one of those like sexy versions of the cats. Just kidding. Never mind.
um,
She would be
Swamp Thing.
Well, maybe what about like a feral version of
Or
like a
maybe like a like a
werecat,
like a
like a
alien
werecat.
or an alien
Maybe
Frankenstein monster.
Frankenstein.
No,
You gotta start saying
A
Stein is.
succubus.
Oh! You gotta start saying Stein is Stein. 'Cause it's German.
Frankenstein.
Stein.
Frankenstein.
Like
To make
Einstein
your to make
and
your boyfriend happy.
Frankenstein. Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
If it's German, it should sound German.
that's true. I do like Kiara, so I should
You should
take.
respect, but she's
Yes,
Austrian, so it's not
yes,
like German.
that's true. No, she's Australian. Wink.
Right, yes. One day I want to collab with German VTubers. That's my dream. But I have to learn how to fucking speak it.
You want to call out the German VTubers?
No, I want to collab.
Oh, collab. I think you said call out, and I was like, what do they do?
No. What the fuck? No, I want to collab, but I have to actually like learn how to speak German because I wouldn't want them to cater to me, just
Hmm.
English only. That wouldn't be very fair.
Oh, like that one you showed me that you like a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's so cool.
She's so pretty.
I know. Selfie's pretty. And then Lumi, she isn't German, but I could have met her at Dokumi. And I'm so sad because I knew like 3 days before I was leaving Germany, like there's a convention going on 30 minutes from where I was. And I'm like, what? I want to go take the train and go meet the VTubers.
VTubers, oh fuck.
Oh, fuck. I want to meet the
Oh my
VTubers.
fucking god. Please don't
Next
put
year,
it.
maybe.
Please don't put it in my asshole. I'm actually not completely fucking this up.
I can't draw intense armor.
Yeah, this kind of stuff is super hard for me to be honest.
Can't fucking do it. Just simplify it as best you can.
I'm trying to practice my anatomy more.
I'm
My
nabbing.
anatomy.
I gotta do that too, honestly. I'm gonna be taking classes.
Oh shit.
They're like online, and they're
Yeah.
like, I'm paying for them.
Right.
So,
Cool.
rip to me, but you know,
That's good though. Yeah, I haven't taken a workshop.
I
in a
need to
long
get
time.
good.
You are good, you fucking
I gotta get better. I have to stop using paint tool Sai at this point. I gotta stop. I'm done as I continue to use paint tool Sai right now.
You gotta
But to
switch to
be
clip.
fair, I know I have to. I'm gonna eventually. I'm practicing it with it every day. That's all I can really do it right now. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta practice every day. I accidentally colored Zeto's Bowser shell black. Oopsie.
Are you dwelling him?
Yeah.
Shit.
I am not. I'm realizing now that I'm not very good with Bara titties. That's kind of a shame because I really would like to draw that more. Guess I gotta take classes to learn how to draw men titties. And everything under the sun. Gotta learn how to draw everything. Eh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a clip recently of Nyanners and Snuffy and Caribou and Iron Mouse
Uh-huh.
and Veribe?
Vebe?
Bebe. And they were
God, I
playing
wish
they
I
were
was
playing the
her.
new Jackbox game.
Right.
And
I think it's on Neander's thing,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think I saw that too,
Yeah,
but go
and
on.
the funniest fucking thing in the world, because there's a new Jackbox game that's one of my favorites called Job Job, and you have to write a bunch of answers to these questions that they give you about like various kind of icebreaker type things of like, oh, you know,
To apply for a quote-unquote job.
yes, you know where I'm going with this already.
I absolutely do, but you gotta explain it to the chat.
Yeah, and so like questions like someone comes up to you for the first time and introduces themselves to you. How like what would your first impression be? Like what thing would you say to make them remember you? Like, you know, that kind of stuff. And and some of them, they would be like, oh, you know, what do you do in your time off? So I think the question was something like it was like you know, oh, what do you do to relieve stress or something like that? And Neander's answer was something like, I go in the shower and I watch like source filmmaker Overwatch porn and edge myself for like 2 hours. And then Snuffy read that answer out loud, and yeah, it was just like screaming, you know.
Poor
and then they're like,
Neander's getting exposed.
and they're like, Neander's, who do you main in Overwatch? She's like, Reaper and Widowmaker and Halloween Mercy crushed me with her thighs. And I'm like, oh man. That's really funny.
Fuck. God, she's so funny.
She is.
I love Nanners.
Still noises coming from me straight to you. Bro. Bro. I want to meet her someday. Like,
Maybe one day.
bro, say apple. Hold your tongue and say apple. I always feel alone when I do this.
Leg.
What? Oh.
Oh, Nanners is too good.
God.
Okay, well, my Bowzetto is not very bara titty, but it's good enough.
Titties. Oh,
Oh,
no.
whoa.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
fuck.
Oh, whoa, crush me in your titties.
Zeto's like, yeah, I'll crush you with my titties.
Bitch, I hate that you can voice act.
It's so weird now that, like, when I'm
I know.
doing impressions of the RPG versions and it's not me, it's me doing an impression of the other person that I fucking hired.
It's so
And I'm like,
funny. It is so funny.
It's just strange.
Now, Curb, when I think of Curb, it's like, yeah, you know, Aaron Dismuke, of course. Yeah, dude. And then
It kind of sounds like Edward.
oh god, don't say that. Uh,
Well, like kinda.
and then
Like I
and then
can.
and then with Zeto because it's just Eric Vale's like natural voice has that that kind of which is funny because he and I are kind of similar. Like we have
I love
some
that.
mild similarities with the way that we speak, a little bit.
I
Uh,
love that.
but like like well, allow me to what is it? Allow me to show you a wall that no
Ow.
amount of dedication can help you climb.
I'm the best gamer and I'm the video game boy.
I'm the one who wins.
That's him.
God.
I'm gonna kick his ass in Tome. I swear to God. I will. I'll beat him. I'll win. One day I'll play video games again.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe
When
one
I
day.
can use my fucking arms again. Can't wait.
I wasn't so burnt out already.
Da,
Whoa.
da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do we get any other questions?
They're asking. Sam Case is asking about the horror monster forms for the Dandy Alliance, and I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, but you can post whatever you need to post, Sam. And then what else? You heard it here, folks. The best RPG Zeto impression is just a straight up moan.
Still, all the ladies are like, "Oh, Zeto,
Oh, Zeto.
oh, he's so
Oh
hot.
boy, oh.
He's such a piece of shit. I love him. I hope he fucks me over.
I hope he kills me.
I hope he says nasty things to me. It makes me feel like shit about myself. Oh no.
I don't. That's why I'm like into Tiger Lily now. Move over, Zeto.
Yeah,
Tiger
dude.
Lily's nice to me,
She
and
treats me right, dog.
she's nice, and I like that. Like I can only be berated for so much.
Yeah,
Like I don't
you've
want to
already
be
got enough characters in your heart saved for that purpose.
exactly. Like okay, see, like Crollo, he doesn't berate people, right?
No, he just murders them.
He just and that's fine.
That's not as bad somehow.
I don't draw the line there. I draw the line if they're mean to me. That's all. Actually, it's been a really hard process, Gerb. I have to accept the fact that Attack on Titan is over and Eren is a piece of shit.
Yep.
My man's.
Well, I could have told you that,
I mean,
10 seasons ago.
I drew the line kinda at when he was mean to Mikasa.
Oh.
I
What a jerk.
was so mean and I was really upset. I'm like, excuse me. But then he became like a weird incel about it. And so I'm just I don't know. And
I
then
don't either. So,
yeah, it's okay. I just have to accept I guess it's like a monster fucker kind of thing. I don't know.
yeah.
And then listen. If Leo's last name was Jaeger, I would have married him on the spot.
Wow.
But it's not.
Well, time to find a new German boyfriend. He fucked
No!
up. He failed the test.
He failed. No.
Ow.
He finally cut his hair too, because when I first met him, he had Eren Yeager's like season 1 hairstyle. And then during the pandemic, he grew out his hair and he wore it in the style of how Eren Yeager's hair was in like season, what are we, 3, 4 now? I don't remember. The new season's coming out like in 3 months now too. That's pretty cool. Final one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which I'm excited to watch because that looks pretty. Like I'm excited to see the animation shit. And then, so he had a long man bun,
Oh, God, wow.
and then he cut it, and now it looks even better again.
I gotta get a fucking trim at some point soon because my hair's getting fucking long.
Just put it up in a man bun.
No.
Just put it up in a ponytail.
No.
I know, it's harder than it looks.
No, I just don't.
My hair is not getting long enough. I would like it longer, thank you. But I keep bleaching
I
it.
always associate
Finally.
you with like having pretty long hair.
I know, if I don't have long hair, who am I? If I don't have blonde hair, who am I?
Blonde and black, like
Dude,
half dyed hair.
I went black during the pandemic because blonde is hard to keep up.
Wow.
I did the reverse. Instead of like black streaks in front and blonde all over, I did blonde streaks in front and black all over. And that fucked up my hair. It took about 3 blonde bleaching sessions to get fixed.
Wow.
Never again.
You'll lose your
Sam
shit
Case.
if someday I ever dye my hair.
You should get just a streak just to figure it out.
No, I don't
You
want. No, I don't want a streak.
Get a red streak. Sam Case's version of Halloween-themed costumes for the Dandelions is Alpha as Roman Gladiator, which I think is pretty cool. Maybe it could be an undead one. Flamegirl as a zombie. Pyromancer. Kerbifer as an ancient knight. Nihilak as a were-dragon. Ooh, that's kind of a cool idea. Gamesoft as a ghost. And then Tiger Lily as a demon girl. It's kind of fun. Very cool.
I've seen some of you people asking me spoiler questions about the game, and I'm just like,
We're not answering
play
it.
the fucking game yourself, dog.
Play the game and
Figure
then
it
wait
out.
another year.
I just straight up had somebody like, where do I find important secret item? And I'm like, fucking play
You have to
the
tell
game,
me though.
dude.
Private. You have to tell
God.
me in private. Also, I'm really upset. Oh my goodness, because I'm on the second part to find all the cubes or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then I asked Completion Boy, and I accidentally hit no.
Oh, well.
And I
Well, I'll tell you what. If you go to my official walkthrough, you can find footage of him giving.
I was so upset in the moment. I'm like, oh my god, I can't talk to him anymore.
It's okay.
I was so sad.
I'm thinking about if I have time. Excuse me. I might also do a video that's like a guide to like where to get them and stuff.
Please.
I've just been holding off on it because I want people to fucking.
Yeah.
I want people
Wait a year.
No, I might do it before I do the what's it called? Because I think what I'm gonna do is leading up to the day of the OVA coming out, which will be on the 11th. I think, which by the way, once again, huge thanks to Andie for helping with the lip sync animation for that.
It's my dream.
I think that I want to see about having the good ending, or the true ending, I should say. For
I'd like to see the true ending.
playthrough. Well, you should play the game yourself.
Bitch, I don't have time.
Yes, you do. Hey,
I do
you
not.
said you were going to be the first VTuber to beat the game.
Why would the VTubers beat me first? Okay.
Well, you know what? Do you want to see the perfect ending?
I do, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
stream it.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it. I
Yeah.
just would like. I need.
Yeah,
I
well, you want to know something?
from
I'm not
commissions.
showing. I'm showing the true ending, but not the secret ending. You have to get that for yourself.
That's fine. That's fair.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna watch any of your videos until I complete it.
Good.
Okay? That's what I've been doing,
Okay. Good.
Mister.
Mr. Man.
Question: will the OVA be spoiler territory for the RPG, or is it just extra fun content?
Well.
I'd say it's the latter.
Yeah, I would say,
I say it's definitely the latter.
because it takes place before the beginning of the game. I would say that say for example, if you watched it before you played the game, then it wouldn't spoil anything. If you watched it after having played the game, you might catch little hints though of stuff that if you know the twists about, you'll be like, oh, that's why, whatever. So it's got a little bit of something for everybody, I would say. But it doesn't actually have any like direct, flat out spoilers for anything. I will say that. So So either way,
Oh,
you will be able to watch it even if you haven't beaten the game yet or haven't gotten to play the game yet at all. So no
poor
worries.
guys.
Pogos. I hope that you
I
like it.
don't
And
get a
I
choice.
hope you all will watch it because
You should, because I worked on it, and if you don't, I will be really sad and I'll cry
you don't want to
on stream
fucking
again
do
about
not
Tome.
want to make her cry.
You don't want to make me cry. Oh, whoa. Okay,
Oh well.
I'm done with Bowzetto 4. Sorry, Cecil. I like drawing bitches with teeth.
Zeto is a
We
bitch
love
with
to.
teeth. Zeto is a bitch with teeth.
I love drawing
Oh
bitches
man.
with teeth.
Flame Girl Black Rose took about 700 fucking years.
That's okay. You're so valid.
Have people enjoyed? Has anybody out there? Have you enjoyed the OST? The
Yes.
Tome soundtrack that we put out a couple weeks back.
Yes.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
I'm vibing. I do be vibing.
Very proud of all the work that went into it.
I'm so talented.
Oh, thank you.
I
Oh.
want to do music stuff. Wish I was smart with music.
I mean, I just helped with some production stuff. It was really like Wes and all the musicians and everybody that did all the work.
Oh my God, when I visit, I get to meet Wes.
Oh yeah, I hope
That's
so. When you come
That's
out.
Pog.
Next time you come to visit California.
One day I'll go
Oh.
home. I don't want to have to be expensive.
California, take me home.
Wait, wrong
Take
one.
me home. Take me home.
Take me home, California. Stop being expensive.
X3
And-
nozzles pounces on you. Ooh, you so.
You're so warm. You're so California warm. A little too hot.
It's a little too hot.
A little too toasty.
It's a little too hot.
Is it cooling down there yet?
What?
Is it cooling down in Cali yet?
Here and there, a little bit.
It's finally here where I am in undisclosed location.
Assland.
Assland.
Assland. Ass.
Yeah. I made Bowzetto look so good. He needs bigger tits, but okay.
Let him spend some more time on his titties.
No, I can't draw men.
Zetos are like, yeah, do you like my big titties?
Oh my God, stop. I'm dying.
What?
I'm dying.
Oh,
You're
please
killing
don't die.
me. You said you would kill me.
No.
It's fine. It's valid.
I will not kill you.
You're so valid, Queen.
Country road, take me home to the place where I belong.
Did you hear the Hololive girls cover that?
I know Gurus sung it a lot.
The whole group sung it.
They did? No, I didn't see that.
I gotta get you.
Fuck.
I got you.
I got you, baby.
I got you covered.
West Virginia.
Whoa, and they sound really good.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
To the place where I belong.
There's a Hololive clip. Kiara hates Hololive Ian's Country Roads cover. The title is "I don't ever want to listen to it ever again."
I was just watching
Probably
her
she
play.
had
I was just watching her play WarioWare earlier today.
She having fun.
Yeah.
Kiara's so cute.
She is.
I'm glad she changed her outfit. I just wasn't a fan of it, but I'm glad I like the change. So I'm okay. Here you go.
All right, Flamey is complete.
Complete.
All right. All that remains are on the left and right sides. We got GameSoft and we got Taigo Wiwi. What are we going to go with?
I want to. Can I pick now? Because
No.
there's only going to be one choice left.
Yeah, so.
So I think I deserve it.
Hold on, wait. Did Adam, did you pick one? Are you still here, bitch? Let's let Adam pick one. You want Tiger Lily or GameSoft?
Is Adam still here?
Adam. Or Toxic if she's here, whichever one of them. Let somebody else on the staff.
Deal.
Ugh. Kill.
Let's go.
Ugh. West Virginia, boo 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 boo, scabadoo.
Here's your Bowzetto. Here's your the opposite of a himbo.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It'll only get worse if I just continue with Tiger Lily, so.
Here's Andie's drawing of Bowzetto.
Woohoo!
He's all like,
I'm
feeling very horny today.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you when I visit you. If you get to kill me, I get to beat the shit out of you.
No.
It's only fair.
You're only fair.
Yes, I am fair.
Your mom is only fair.
My mom is fair.
Do-do-do, scoop-boo-ba-doo, scoop-a-doo-doo.
You want to flip a coin? Heads for GameSoft, tails for Tiger Lily.
No, I'm just fucking directly messaging them.
Yeah, bully them.
Fuckers. Whoever gets it first wins. Wins! Michaela or Adam, last chance. Tiger Lily or GameSoft should I do next?
Pick or we'll die.
Did I just say Michaela or Toxic?
Yes.
Sorry, Michaela or Adam?
Michaela or Michaela.
No.
We stand Michaela.
Do we?
Switch it back. Stop showing my art. You just got back, Tiger Lily.
What?
Adam just got back. It's Tiger Lily.
No, he was too late. Because Michaela messaged me first with GameSoft. So GameSoft wins. Alright. And funnily enough, somebody I saw in there, somebody actually guessed the costume correctly.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Ooba juba juba.
Why the fuck do we keep talking like this?
I don't know, because we're fucking stupid.
Do you do this with any other people?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought it was special.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I understand where I stand.
I didn't mean to
I
bum
understand.
you. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Which right now?
Starry,
Come on,
you no money.
Transmission! That's the boy.
She's gonna be Mega Man.
Megman.
What was your reaction for when Mega Man was added to Smash Brothers? Just long ago.
Oh, in Smash 4, I screamed. I fucking... A friend of mine, they're not a friend anymore, unfortunately, but a friend of mine at the time, who was also a huge Mega Man fan. I remember we happened to be on Skype at the same time, and we were up there. It was E3. It was when they had the fucking that first trailer, and it pans up to the fucking cliff. Mm-hmm. We were just like howling at that shit. And then when like the little break and he like throws Metal Blade and then fucking I was like, I got a trap!
That's funny.
And then I did, yes.
Starry, you do not owe me anything for your Bowzetto.
Yes, she does. Pay her money. Do it. Follow through. I saw you saying that. Yes, pay her money. Send all your money to PayPal. Animations at Animations.
No, God, that's not a real link. Stop it.
What? No, it isn't actually.
Just, I have a coffee. It's on
yeah. Donate to her Ko-fi. Yeah, absolutely.
I need coffee. Also, I'm addicted to coffee now.
Oh, yeah?
I recently got a Keurig.
Oh, no.
And because I think I have some issues with focusing. And so maybe coffee might
So
help.
you need to inject a caffeine directly into
I
your
do.
brain.
It was really funny because like I designed a character before getting into like coffee, and then I'm like, Leo, look, after like the day after I got coffee machine, and he's like, you've had coffee for 1 day. Why are you making already like why are you already making a character based off of it? And I'm like, no, that's not it. It's bullying me. It was really funny.
That's good.
No, don't bully me. I'm just a
I'll do
little.
whatever I damn well want.
You're allowed to, ish.
Ish. Softy.
Yummy. Oh whoa.
Everybody's favorite. Everybody been tuning into Melly Grant's playthrough of the game as well? Twitch.tv/AngryMelly. Voice of GameSoft has been playing through the Tome game. I think they just beat Chapter 2 this past week.
Poggos.
Pagos.
Put some pogs in the chat. I'll link my coffee, I guess. It's on my card.
Do it.
Hi. Y'all can pay me money for. Y'all can pay me money for not doing anything. I love that. That's my dream, actually. So please help me live my dream.
Just spoil me.
I want to be a princess online, of course. Here you go. What's your favorite Mega Man song?
What's that?
What's your favorite Mega Man song?
I mean, it's obvious, but it's fucking Dr. Wily Castle. I like that one a lot. I like all of the main Battle Network themes, like the one I was just humming.
I like Airman.
Wait. Right?
I think it's I can't defeat.
No, that's not Airman's theme. That's just
whatever.
I Can't Defeat Airman, which I also I do. I fucking love that song.
No one's my favorite. I've always wanted to do a cover of it. Cover that with You Be Down.
Good shit.
I love that song.
I would kill to work with those guys. Team Yan Yan or whatever. I don't know how to find them though, unfortunately. Do 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 do
God, if I could shred a guitar.
I used to know that shit by heart.
Me too.
That's funny. I watched. I was watching Higurashi When They Cry recently. I'd never seen it before.
How's that?
It was a.
I remember when it was popular.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The first version,
All I knew was the gifs of the fucking girls laughing evilly with the bloodstains, and I was
that's
like, oh,
it. That's all I knew too.
Yeah,
Also, careful with your tangent lines, Curb.
What's that?
Careful with your tangent lines, Corb.
Careful with your tangent lines. Don't fucking. I'm a rebel.
Okay.
You're a hijinks.
You're bad.
But yeah, and I realized I knew.
Oh yes, the opening.
I knew that song because of one of the. Because when I was obsessed with the Nico Doga medleys,
I love Nico Doga.
Yeah,
Nico courses.
Yeah, I knew that one, and I knew which I don't know when that one happens because it didn't happen during the show that I watched, but I know there's like a lot of different Higurashi series.
What's that, Higurashi?
Yeah, it's When They Cry.
No, I
Yeah.
thought it was like, huh, makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I
I
know.
was like
It's funny.
thinking it was part of
I
the
know a lot
drama
of those
song.
songs just kind of randomly because of those medleys. So then when I actually watch the real shows that they're from, I'm just like, oh, it's that one. Oh yeah.
I knew that song. That was me with half of your Nico choruses too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's how I discovered a couple of my favorite songs too.
Your favorite songs?
My favorite
You
songs.
said your favorite. I think I've infected you with the OOs. Oh shit.
It's too late.
No.
I
You'll
have
become
been
one with
infected.
the OOs. Oh,
It
whoa, whoa,
won't
whoa,
stop.
whoa, oh,
Even
whoa,
even when
whoa,
we're not in call,
whoa.
it doesn't stop.
Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
The When They Cry series is Umineko, Higurashi, and Sikonia.
Umineko.
Higurashi is the only one that has a successful anime run, though.
Oh, huh.
Very
Well, I
interesting.
didn't know that. Wow. Oh, thanks, Space Gary. I can't believe we're canceled.
Oh my god.
My favorite.
Your range off.
That's one of my favorite. I've never gotten to do that voice for something, but it's like one of my favorite characters. It's from Homestar Runner. We're from the band Limousine. Wow.
My first run-in with Homestar Runner is like I think I was at like an art camp learning Flash.
Yeah.
Basically.
Uh-huh.
Way back when.
Yeah.
I think it was somewhere in Irvine. It was like on some college campus
Yeah.
during the summer. And then some like probably they were my age that I am now, and they were like they started flickering the lights, and they started like everyone's like clapping. They started getting everyone on the clapping, and then they started they started doing the sweet like
Oh,
the rave
yeah,
party
yeah.
shit. Yeah, everyone started doing that.
Down. The system
And I was
is
like, "Oh my
down.
god, this is so fun!" And I think that's probably what got me into rave culture in general.
Wow, it was fucking the system is da 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 da
Yep.
da da.
And then when they stopped, they even quoted like whatever comes after, like "Don't fuck with the lights," the cheat or whatever.
That shit. I said I did not give you permission to do light switch raves.
And they're quoting that, and I'm like, "Hey, where's that from?" And they're like, "Here."
Oh, of course, yeah, the best. All right,
And
there's
then every Labor Day.
there's game
Today,
so
Today,
Today
is
is a
Boy
Weibo
Day.
day. Today Day is Weibo Day. Today is a Weibo Day. A Weibo Day. Everybody Day is Weibo Day. And then everybody leaves.
I love it.
Hey, Strongman. Can you take your pants off for me?
Okay, you're going a little farther, Buckaroo.
I don't think I'm gonna do that, Homestar.
Come on, just
Courage.
between bros. A couple kisses between bros.
Just a couple kisses.
Just a couple
No homo.
kisses. It's no homo, Strongman.
Whenever you do your OO voice, you just sound like a
Yeah,
Homestar.
that's true. Yeah.
Just without trying.
Strongman. Hey guys. Hey little girl.
And then that's how I got it. Like that's how I was told about Homestar Runner. And then at one point, because I liked Base Hunter's Dota song, people at the computer camp I was at learning Flash, they had like a bunch of classes going on at the same time in the same room or whatever. And they were like during break they were playing Dota, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the game from the song. And so I played Dota, and that was a lot of fun.
And then I never looked back.
Well, no.
Well, yes.
I don't play Dota.
Oh.
I play League,
Oh.
but also not really. But man, the guy who did the Dota song, I met him. And that still is unreal
What's the
too.
song?
I
I don't know
if
That
I,
one.
I don't know if I know that one.
Yes, you fucking do, you liar. I'm getting it for you.
No,
Everyone knows that Dota song.
don't yell at me.
He's by Base Hunter, and I met him.
Dude, you know what? I only just recently learned about Welcome to the Underground. How was
What's
the
that
fall? If you want to look around, show us your balls.
What is that
It's
from?
that really popular fucking Undertale song
Oh.
that like
Well, I
everybody
wouldn't know.
associates with fucking Sans and Papyrus.
I wouldn't know that.
How are your balls?
Herberfer doesn't know Pretty Rave Girl? Shakes my head. Well, I did tell him about well, not Pretty Rave Girl, but I did tell him, well, I didn't tell him, but his friend, he recently, you discovered Dorian Electra. Thank fuck.
Oh yeah, through
So
a
glad.
Silver Gunner song.
Good.
Oh wait, GameSoft is done. We have one left. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Adam. I'm gonna be done after I finish this last.
$5. It's 50.
No, it wasn't. It was $5. Oh, it was $50. Jesus Christ! Thank you, Adam. Christ.
Daddy.
Adam.
Datum.
Datum. All right. So.
Oh wait, the Pretty Rave Girl guy, DJ Cyril, collab with Dorian Electra, and that was pretty pog.
Oh, nice.
God.
Cool. All right,
Gotta
we
listen.
have one more for Tiger Lily. Do you want to guess who it is?
I would not know. I'm sorry. Let's go. That's perfect, actually. I'm a sucker for bitches with eye patches.
Alrighty, here we go.
I'm a sucker. Let's go. Flamey's so fucking detailed. I love it.
Like significantly more than everybody else.
That's okay. She looks hot as fuck. Wait, did you not give her lipstick?
No,
You
because
didn't.
Black Rose doesn't have the lipstick. So I drew her without lipstick, and when I drew her with the alpha style toga last year, and people were like, "She looks good without it too." And I was like, "Yep."
She looks great always. I love her. Oh my god, let me tell you the time. Okay, so when Undertale first came out, my college friends were playing it. And then I was still kind of living under a rock. I knew like something was going on with Undertale, or at least the guy who like worked on Homestuck or something. I wasn't really like figuring it out. All I remember is I go up, like, because we lived in a dorm thingy, like in a hotel, basically turned into a dorm.
Yeah, me too.
And so I went upstairs.
No, I did too. When I went to SVA, it was the same way.
Fucking art colleges, I swear.
Right.
And then I went up the stairs. I went to the next level, and then they're like, "Andie, we gotta show you this," because we're all like homestuckers too.
Sure.
So they were doing the, not the evil run.
The genocide run.
That's it. I forgot what it's called. They were doing the genocide run, and they were about to do the thing. And then when we hear the
Oh yeah! Oh,
this was the first time we were all doing it because we're all like watching together. Our friend do it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, but
so
see, yeah, that's the thing. I
wild.
have to imagine for like Homestuck fans when that song kicks in.
Yup, we
like,
fucking
good
lost
Lord,
our
yeah,
mind.
That must have been so fun. And the fact that, by the way, it's in Smash.
Iconic.
Like,
What a king.
What the fuck, man? Yeah.
What a
like,
king.
Toby's a legend.
What a beast.
You know, my favorite song from Homestuck from
Homestuck, yeah, me
from
too.
Undertale is actually, funnily enough. Dun 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 dun.
I don't know. Sorry.
It's when you did the genocide fight, did you see Undyne's
I
battle.
didn't play any of the game.
But you
I
didn't
watched
set-
someone play the Genocide Sands thing,
Oh,
and
okay,
that's it.
that's
That's
all you
as
know.
deep as
Okay.
it goes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there's a genocide version of the fight with Undyne. And it has a
Oh.
song called "A Battle Against a True Hero," and it's fucking
Ooh.
sick. And actually, part of it is because it's also remixed. There's a so that arpeggio, the dun 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 dun, that's also used in another genocide rap battle against Metaton Neo,
Ooh.
and you can hear a little bit of that tune in the Spamton Neo fight in Deltarune as well.
Is Bampton the bad guy?
We don't know what Spamton's full deal is yet.
Okay.
We just know
I
that
think
he was
he's
a dude.
Tumblr's sexy man at the moment. That's
Yeah,
why.
he sure is, isn't he?
I hate it. I hate Tumblr. I hate it here. Every fucking
Oh
day.
wait, fucking, I'm an idiot. Oh my god,
Yeah, I was gonna
Excuse
point it out.
I should just have a fucking eye patch. I'm an idiot.
I was gonna say something, but I'm like, maybe you
No, it's fine.
shouldn't.
It's fine.
Yeah, you can tell it's better. Um, what are the Dandy Alliance's Smash mains?
Oh god, I don't know.
That'd be fun. Let me see.
Uh,
Smash Bros. Maybe we should just stick it to just the N64 version, just to make it easier for you.
no, that's fine. No, that would be no fun if it was that. I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
One's a melee player. One has to be a hardcore melee player.
Alpha likes young Link melee only.
Melee only. He will not play Brawl. He will not play 4. Alpha would be a Sora main.
Oh, give me
Just kidding.
1 second. 1 second.
Wait, he wouldn't be Pit? He's Luck Pit. It's the same shit.
Well, that's
It's his
different
aesthetic.
though. That's different
Yeah, I guess so.
from you know. Oh, sorry. Also, hold on. Give me a second.
1 second.
I need to find something.
Danny Alliance mains those Tome Me fighters you made ages ago.
Somebody was asking me for help with something. Sorry.
Poggos.
Boggles.
Dandy Alliance mains those Tome Me fighters you made ages ago.
Oh, of course. Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. What are you talking about? Let's
Well, then that's
see.
kind of. Well, then I guess GameStop is kind of shit out of luck because
Oh no, poor
yeah,
GameStop.
they didn't make one.
I want Nylok to either play Ridley or King K. Rool.
Nylak would like Ike.
He would. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes more sense.
big sword.
Big Sword.
Big sword.
Surprise Alpha wouldn't play Pit.
Well, that's different than like, oh, which one do they look the most like, and then which one?
Oh,
do they
right,
actually
that's
play.
true.
Yeah.
Well, I would play Pit. You know, I would. It's my main.
Is it?
Pikachu. Pikachu and Pit are my mains, but
Curb would play Pikachu.
Curb wouldn't play Kirby.
No. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense, wouldn't it? But then again, all right. Here, mild spoiler. His
Curb Meta Knight.
his real name is Kirby, so maybe
Aww.
out of spite he would be like, I don't want to fucking play Kirby.
Meta Knight. You play Meta Knight.
Meta fight.
Meta bitch.
Wow, that was a good one.
Got him.
Guy.
You play what?
What?
He would play what again? Not Kirby?
No, I think Kirby would play Pikachu and spam the fucking his down
Yes,
smash a
that's
lot.
my boy. Me. That's what I do.
Pikachu.
I almost beat a Pro Smash player with Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu's fun.
Almost. He is really fun.
Pika.
Okay, Alpha would play. What was it again?
Young Link. Melee
Young
only.
Link, and then
Melee
Nylok
only.
would play
Ike.
Ike.
Flamey,
Curb would play.
Flamey would play Dr. Mario.
He so would.
She's so would. What a bitch. Oh my god.
She so would. No, not a bitch. What the fuck? How dare you? Not Incineroar? That's a firefighting kind of.
Eh.
Maybe.
But again, well, yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah.
because it's not magic. It's more brutal.
Yeah, I guess so. She likes the range.
Maybe she'd like Robin or like Sora, like or maybe the Dragon Quest guy, because of all the,
Maybe she would.
because of all the magic stuff. Yeah, you know what? Actually, Dragon Quest hero.
That's
My
funny.
answer for Flamey.
That's cute.
Yeah.
GameSoft.
GameStop would play Mewtwo.
She would.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny. A lot of people, because the Nickelodeon Smash clone game that came out recently.
How's that? Have you tried that?
No, but I know a lot of people were kind of comparing like, because it is very like unabashedly it's like
Yes, of course.
it's a fucking melee style game.
Yeah, but that's what people have been begging for, and then also they get it, and then they're also comparing it to a AAA game,
Right.
which is really dumb of them. So
But I think a lot of people were saying, oh, like you can kind of tell like which character in the Nickelodeon game is supposed to be based on like which Smash character in terms of like their moveset and stuff.
yeah,
And it's funny because years ago, like I came up with actual movesets for them, but like God forbid, I know that I would never make a fighting game, because as much as I love the aesthetics and like the cool kind of stuff of them, I don't have an actual passion for fighting games. I don't have a passion for like the stuff that is required to make a truly good fighting game. Like, it would
Right.
just be a fucking novelty, and nobody gives a shit about those. It needs to be a real one, and I don't have that. I don't have, like, the Skullgirls teams, like, real level of passion needed to fucking make a game like that in the first
we
place.
stand Skullgirls.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I did think about, like, oh, it'd be fun if there was, like, some game with, like, like, if the Tome characters had, like, Smash-style move sets, And,
I
like,
think they're already perfect the way they have them.
yeah, and if they have like, if there would be characters that would be kind of like an equivalent of, you know, like somebody with a move set from Smash that would be kind of equivalent to like what they're like already. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But it's been a long time since I've like thought about the specifics of that.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiger Lily and Seto, what are their Smash mains?
God. What would Zeto play? Zeto would play like Cloud.
He would!
Yeah.
Hey guys, did you know Cloud's gonna be in a Smash game?
No, Ross, I didn't.
Wait, Ross?
Yeah, Ross voiced that character.
Oh my god!
Yeah, back
I
when,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
back when we talked with him.
I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. He doesn't have his accent.
No, well, he doesn't have an accent.
Not anymore. He said
No.
he did before.
I mean, he was good at hiding it even back then.
I guess so.
It's
pretty- Usually it's pretty easy to fake an American accent.
Yeah.
I don't think Leo can do it. I think he learned like British English.
You know what's
And so
interesting?
Some of his words sound more British than
What's kind of
Than
cool about that?
America.
That reminds me. My friend Chris Bevins, who is the voice of Dalzim from Street Fighter, the Indian guy. He's really good with accents.
Yeah.
And something that he wanted to do specifically, and this is I think what kind of got him the part, is he gave Dalzim specifically a British Indian accent.
That's so cool.
as
That's
as,
so
oppo-
precise
as
too.
opposed to because the American style Indian accent is usually the one that's kind of portrayed more as like a stereotypical, like people think of like Apu from The
Right.
Simpsons, that kind of thing. And because Dalzim is like directly from India, he felt that it would make more sense if it was like like British missionaries teaching him
British.
English, which is why he sounds much more regal. Like my friend, you must let me pass. Because I like, the Indian accent. It's such a shame that it's been like, unfortunately, kind of.
Stereotype.
Yeah, because it's such a beautiful Indian accent. Is such a beautiful accent. I love to listen to it very much.
What's your best accent you can do?
The best accent.
Like for voice acting. If you were to be like, hey,
Probably New York, I would say.
well,
You know.
that's a given.
Yeah, it's true. It just
I'm
comes.
talking
easy.
about like not okay, fine, non-American accent that you can
Like from
play
another
as
country.
you were cast for a
I don't
cartoon.
know. Honestly, I'm not really good at any particular one. I'm like I can sort of fake like a Russian accent a little bit, but like
It almost sounds
but
Scottish.
even then it's like all over the place and shit. It's not very consistent, and there's so many like Eastern European style accents, all kind of waves of different things, and then my German one is I can't do German.
Leo will teach you.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I found a girl who actually is like, here's how you can sound like a German, someone who speaks German.
I did a show. You know what? Here, actually, I'll tell a story. I haven't told this publicly
Woo.
before. It's a little bit of a sad
For a
story.
reason.
It's a little bit of a sad story, but it's just kind of part of how it goes. One of my first jobs that I booked when I moved to LA years ago was I worked on a show called Zach Storm. It was
That
it
sounds
was
familiar.
it was a show that was by the guys that created Ladybug, and
Oh, wow.
I think it was the second show that they did after their success with Ladybug and stuff, and it was like a pirate themed kind of show, and I booked this character named Krogar, who is like this big Nordic Viking sort of like jock guy like this. He sounded like this.
Wow, this
And
is.
literally, I just came up. I'd never done a Nordic accent in my life. I just kind of pulled one out of my ass like while I was there at the audition, and I did the gig, and unfortunately, the director Ezra Weiss, God bless him, he also directs Ladybug as well. I realized he was spending the most amount of time just having to direct me over and over and over and over and get all this stuff right, because I wasn't good at it. Unfortunately, it just I wasn't I couldn't do the accent very well. But I got the part, and we got all of us together, the whole cast. We recorded the whole first episode together in one room, and then after we finished the first episode, I got a call later that day, and they said, "Hey, Chris, we're really sorry, but they want to go with another person," and I got fired. And we were all out to lunch, all of us, and they were all like, "Oh, dude, listen, trial by fire. This is how it goes out here. It's going to happen, and God knows it has." And but it was okay. It didn't kill me or anything. It was fine. And then it ended up going to another Christopher Smith. Chris Corey Smith is also fantastic, and he did a much better job because he knew what he was doing with the accent. So
Maybe that's what you can do when you've got when you have free time. You can maybe study on how accents into maybe.
That's something though that is really changing about our business though, because
Because they're actually hiring people with those accents,
and
right?
some voice actors,
that makes sense.
Some voice actors that I won't name specifics, but there are some voice actors that are very pissed about that, not because of not out of oh, how dare you give opportunities to these people. It's more so out of oh, okay, so I literally can't ever do accents or something. The only way that they'll ever let people do that is if it's actually a natural. And you know what? Look, I get it, because especially in one case, if it's a racial thing, absolutely,
right, of course,
yes, I get that. But honestly, even I have British friends that are annoyed with when they get American actors to do British characters in shows, when they're they could get us because we could fucking do it, and I can't argue that. as fun as it is to do British accents, because I've done British accents for a few video games and things before, and it's a lot of fun. But
It's a lot of fun.
it's a lot of fun. But it's true that you could tell that it's an American person doing a British accent. And to be honest, I don't even know what kind of fucking British accent I'm doing right now. It's just sort of a hodgepodge of whatever I feel like doing right now. So, as opposed to, yeah, you can get, like, the actual people from the UK that do that shit. You know,
But then they're not, like,
I get it.
But voice acting is also, like, acting, and if they can't act, they wouldn't be hired.
Sure,
right?
but there's lots of good British. That's what I mean. There's lots of good British actors,
Right.
And actually, even like this is something else. I'll say this, by the way. Squid Game's dub cast is all Asian actors.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's super good.
And I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something maybe mildly controversial.
Maybe.
No. Here. I think that in time, I would not be surprised if eventually anime dub casts are all Asian.
Okay, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, or at least what I should specify with is I mean specifically for characters that are supposed to be Japanese. And in fact, I'll go a step further. There could even be a day, and maybe this day might not be for a while, because there are not a huge amount of Japanese American, specifically Japanese American voice actors that work in dubbing yet, but there are more and more. There are more and more that are coming up every year, who are all very, very talented. Jenny Yokobori, for instance, Paul Nakauchi, a lot of folks, and I could even see a day in the future where it would be all Japanese American actors doing dubs for Japanese characters in anime.
Yeah, that makes sense. That could happen.
And the reason I say that, it's controversial. When I say that, that's not like me complaining. That's not, oh man, us poor white people.
You're predicting it. You're just predicting it.
Yeah, I think there could be a day that, and again, probably not anytime necessarily soon, but I do think that could be a thing that happens in the future. I
mean, that makes sense.
So, yeah, but there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes happening with a lot of things.
Are they Pogger changes?
I think that some of the changes are very positive, and I think that some of the changes
I said Poggers.
Yeah, and well, some of them are Poggers, and some of them are not so Poggers.
Talk to me like I'm a gamer, of course.
Gamer.
Like an idiot gamer.
Stop spewing your gamer goo all over me.
Ew!
Jesus, Andie, God.
Ew, disgusting.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Disgusting!
There's an accent I can't do very well. It's fucking Scottish. It's not that good.
It's just me, boo.
Oh no! I got that Vegemite
Australian's hard.
I got that Vegemite stuck in me peen. Oh crikey! Oh no!
Oh no, it's nar.
No.
They have an NAR.
Yeah,
Nar.
nar. But also some British accents do too. I remember Elsie and her partner Richard did this great clip as Marnie and Piers, and they gave them kind of like I think it was like a northern accent, like a northern English accent, and because Piers, I imagine, sounded like fucking Ozzy
Elsie has such a nice voice.
I love her voice. So she did a great job on Tiger Lily and did a great American accent for Tiger Lily.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Got it.
Oh my god. So talented. This tongue. It's beautiful. I hope everyone's having a good evening. Awesome drawings, Chris. My deepest apologies if you don't want to talk about this, but what are your thoughts on the YouTube channel Oni Plays playing the game Y2K that you voiced in?
Oh yeah, Chris is a friend. I've been trying to get in touch with Chris actually because I'd love for him to play TOME at some point because he's actually in the game.
Right, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, Chris O'Neill is actually in the TOME game. He voiced, I'll say by now, he voiced the Max Sekro, the maximum security robot boss from the end of Chapter 3. which he was like
Spoilers. I'm just kidding.
he did his famed Microsoft Sam impression,
Oh wow.
which was really funny. And
When are we gonna have the scream of
I was actually
Psychic
really
Devil?
glad to see that he enjoyed Y2K, because like I don't know, I really had a lot of fun working on that game, and I love the people that made it, the Allenson family and all their folks. They were wonderful people to work with. I can't like refute if people didn't like the game, then
they just don't like it. You know?
and that's fine. There's nothing I can do to refute that. I get that.
You're so valid.
My only issue is that I was annoyed that people were like shitting on the people that made it. I was
That's like the worst.
Don't do that. That's not okay.
So this actually goes back to the whole Octopimp thing, where his Twitter post, Alex's Twitter post, made it onto Tumblr because the post was about, hey, don't fucking like if you don't, I voice a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. Like, I just voiced the bad dude, and people can't tell the fucking difference.
No, well, because people are idiots and they don't know how to fucking separate characters from the people that they... it's why there are certain voice actors that unfortunately don't do conventions, because they get weird fucking... especially the poor women.
Voltron.
They just get, like, stupid people that don't understand
they can't separate fiction from reality.
That this is just a job, and, like, we don't make the shows. We don't have... any kind of creative input on like what happens with their characters, and if it's something that like morally people don't like or whatever it is, then it's not. Especially if it's a dub, we're just the fucking alternate language track, bro. Like, we don't fucking
chill.
Yeah, it's like it's not up to us. Like, God,
please just chill.
We're just trying to fucking eat.
I keep forgetting it's pronounced like Y2K. I keep pronouncing it as Yik.
I know, a lot of
I
people
pronounced it as Yik for the longest time.
Yeah,
I was just about to do it.
That's fine.
It's kind of funny. I like that.
All right. I think I do believe that
You do heckin' believe that we might be
we're
done. Give them a white outline.
What?
Give them a white outline.
Oh, okay.
I just like it. It's my favorite look.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, princess.
Excuse me the fuck out of me. Hold on, actually, let me...
Get the fuck out of here.
So I guess as we wrap up a little bit here,
We
go ahead
wrapping
and
up.
say, if you guys have not been able to piece together what the theme is for the... Actually, I'm not going to do... Because I'm going to give them a white background, so I'm not going to give them the outline.
Poggos.
This was a big milestone. Of course, this is the year that we finally launched the Terrain of Magical Expertise video game. A lifelong dream. And, throughout the last 25, 30 years, of my dreaming of making my own video game someday. Sorry, I'm lowering my desk now. You're going to hear some...
You have a fucking, standing desk?
Yeah, I need it so that I can not die. Yeah. How
does that work for you? Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Cool.
I've been liking it so far. Yeah, it's very nice. So if you've not been able to tell... sorry. By the way, Ambitious Austin, thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate that. Sorry, I forgot to say straight up. Thank you. So I've had many, many, many creative influences in my life, and particularly, with video games, in the creation of these characters and the aesthetic and the story and the world and and then now especially the actual gameplay elements and like the level design and just all these different things. They all came from the stuff that I grew up with. So, Alpha dressed up as Chrono from Chrono Trigger. Toriyama's art style was probably, definitely one of the biggest influences on how I draw characters and design characters. Even long before I'd even played Chrono Trigger, I remember seeing Chrono's design, thinking it was fantastic, and that's where Alpha's design actually came from originally. And then, of course, years later, when I finally played the DS version, I was absolutely captivated by, of course, because I love the idea of having a team of characters go around and trying to save the world and etc. And that's where team attacks were inspired from, in particular, as the combination of all the characters' different abilities and things. Obviously, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, which Kirby is dressed up as Geno.
Um, that game was just like something that really inspired me very early on. That was my earliest influence chronologically. Chronologically, um, and the aesthetics of it, and the the isometric kind of style, and of course that was my very first turn based RPG that I ever played was Mario RPG. It was also what got me introduced to elemental abilities and powers and stuff. Um, and Gino in particular, I had such a fascination with and an obsession with, really. And there's a lot of tribute to him in particular with the gameplay. Um, with Nihilok is dressed as Drayden from Pokemon Black and White, because Black and White is, gun to my head, probably my favorite generation. Although I love
Best
all
gen.
all of Pokemon, because as the second turn-based RPG that I ever played with Pokemon Red and Blue, and I've played almost all of them. Although I haven't played Diamond and Pearl, I'll be playing that for the first time very soon, maybe on stream. I
Pogos.
hope. Um,
Do it on
Poke-
stream.
Pokemon, just absolutely flourished my creativity for all 25 years it's been around. Since the moment it landed in the US, I have been absolutely captivated by its characters and its world and its, wonder. Its themes of friendship and togetherness and bonds and, the spirit of competition and things. And still to this day, I never lost that childlike fascination and wonder with Pokemon as well. Um, Flame Girl as Black Rose from the Dot Hack original quartet of games. Dot Hack was an early, kind of more sophisticated, I'll say. It's certainly also fair to say it's a little on the complicated side in terms of its story elements and whatever. You could make that argument as well, but it really got me thinking a little bit more cerebrally about my stories and interwoven sort of plot lines and characters and different things like that. And it was also in tandem with the next thing I'll talk about. It was the first. It was definitely the thing. Oh, it was the thing that inspired me to want to do a story that takes place on an online game, in an online kind of internet world. And having people across the world communicating with each other, and it was around that time that I met all my first internet friends and things, and even though I didn't end up sticking with the series through like GU and all the other spin-off stuff and everything, I was certainly a big enough fan of the original games and the Sign anime that I still throw back a lot of credit to the inspiration of Tome. Above all else, because of Dot Hack and my experience with those games. GameSoft as Mega Man.exe, the Battle Network, Rockman EXE, Mega Man NT Warrior, whatever you want to call it. That series in particular, I love Mega Man in general. I've always loved Mega Man for as long as I can remember, but particularly Mega Man Battle Network. Was such a journey of following those characters for so many years, Lan and Mega Man and all the others, through 6 games, and and like countless episodes of the anime. That was one of the first shows that I was watching, subtitled at that time, and definitely another big influence on my art style and character design, much like how Toriyama's art was too. Many things with the gameplay elements. Of course, the battle grid came from Battle Network as well, and some of the elemental type advantages and certain characters as well that came from a lot of those things. And I still to this day hope that we might get a Mega Man Battle Network collection at some point. Yeah, and I'm also very happy that, of course, One Step from Eden was kind of more of the proper spiritual successor to Mega Man than Tome was. And then last but not least, something a little bit more recent, but Undertale really truly did, it changed the way that I thought about not only video games, but just narratives in general, especially when it comes to interactive stuff with games, but really just storytelling. I've not communicated with Toby in many years. We had some a couple times we hung out, and he was very, very kind to me, and I'm incredibly proud of the success that he's found for himself, and I adore his games and his stories and his characters so much. And I'm very much looking forward to more Deltarune stuff. But I mean, Undertale, and I was a little late to Undertale. I was a few good, like maybe half a year or so late to Undertale. But I really took to the whole idea of like you don't have to kill anybody. You can find solutions to every problem in this story through peace. Shorter form RPG experiences that don't have to go on for like 50 plus hours or whatever. And so I owe him a lot for that. There was a lot of thought about Undertale in general. I just that really in the couple of years leading up to right before I went ahead and pulled the trigger with my team and said, here we go, we're making this game. That Undertale in particular, I thought of quite a bit. So this year for Halloween, which is also my mom's birthday. Actually, my mom's birthday is
Aw,
on
happy
Halloween.
birthday,
Yeah.
Corbo Mom.
Big shout out to my mom. She's also being honored next year for her great charity work for the Ronald McDonald Foundation as an interior designer.
I only have one set of hands. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm clapping for everyone.
Oh, that's okay. That is okay.
One set of hands.
But yeah, and so with Halloween this year, I this is my tribute to all or as many of the video games that could fit into 6 characters. If God, I have the time and energy to do everybody else, I'm sure I'd have other examples. But yeah, there's so much that I was inspired by as a kid, and the fact that whether a tome is a big success or not, excuse me, I am just very thankful to all of the creators and developers and the hardworking, amazing teams that went ahead and made these shows, made these games. Sorry, and because they really, without them, Tome would not exist. It would not be what it is. And so this is my love letter to all those things, and the fact that get what I was about to say, whether Tome is a big success or not, the fact that it is my living love letter to all of those shows all at once. That's something that I'm very grateful that I get to do. So yeah, I hope to anybody out there, if you're watching, if you've not gotten the chance to play the game for yourself yet, I do hope that you get to try it out. I hope you like it, and I hope that my love for all of these games that help inspire it in the first place are bleeds through. I hope that it's very overtly obvious that these are the games that I'm paying tribute to, and I hope that. And hey, to anybody out there, if God forbid, if Tome is something that inspires you as well, and you want to make a game someday, and this is something that gets your creative juices flowing, as it were. I hope so. I hope that it's something that you take away some positive experiences with. So that said, I think we're gonna call it quits here, guys. So
Yay!
cool.
Such a nice speech.
Sweet.
Love it when you talk about your favorite stuff.
Oh. All right, everyone. Well, please go subscribe to Andie at Faelions and on twitch.tv/Faelions. She is definitely going to finish her 100% completion run of Tome. Absolutely.
At some point, and I'm also gonna do a Tome giveaway. So if you don't have the game yet, I will do a giveaway at some point
indeed.
for 5 copies.
One other very important thing, by the way, please make sure to download the most recent patch of the game. We made a lot of fixes to things that we needed to address for a long time. So go get that. Go download that from our Steam page or whatever digital storefronts you got the game on. And I hope that's I hope that you enjoy it. Andie, thanks for joining me. Happy Halloween.
Of course, always. Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
And look forward to some really cool stuff coming up in November for the first couple weeks of November leading up to the
Anniversary.
Yes, so please enjoy. Thank you so much, and I will catch you all very, very soon. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.